Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Ticka, tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. We made it through another weekend. On to a new week. Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. Jay Black, DJ Cam, Shawnee Scott. If you want to rock with me on my IG Live at Mike Shawn Comedy. If you're on there, listen. Download Free Agent Radio. Because when we play clips and video clips, y'all can't hear it. We can only do so much on IG Live. And I appreciate you for being on here. But if you want to hear everything, if you want to watch it, I think it's behind. Oh no, we got a pastor on Media Room 360. What we got going on Media Room 360?
A pastor. Oh. I mean, God be the glory. To God be the glory, Mike. Sometimes you just gotta understand.
What did Jay just say?
We got a pastor on here. Oh, there we go. No, God be the glory, but kiss my ass on Monday. Hold up.
World?
I know. I was gonna say. Let me slow down. All right, so Media Room 360 is behind me on your smart TV. You can watch the show.
Hallelujah.
And you can watch the show on that, or you can always call us up 609-699-1386. 609-699-1386. All right, so let's start with
God is good.
God is good
all the time.
I think it's all the time. All the time.
God is good. See, I know some of them quotes. I know some
God
of them.
God is good all the time. God is good. Always at the day party.
Jay heard that in the movie.
I don't even think he said that right. God is good.
God is good all the time. And all the time. God is good.
Go ahead, Texas. Go ahead, Shawnee, Texas. You know what it is.
Man, these kids done mess my TV up. I can't get it on.
Oh, because you was about to have the pastor on going, and I say it.
I said it's Monday.
I said the crab legs is hot. What? I said. All right. Let me stop. All right. I guess happy the day after Father's Day, guys. Cam, how was your Father's Day?
It was good. Chilled out with my dad. We was over my dad's house.
Oh, you was over your dad's house. Nice.
Watched the games. Just chilling. Nothing major.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping Jay till last. That's why I'm keeping.
I want to give a shout out. Saturday, me and DJ Toes did a barbecue out in Dover, Delaware. Had a good time. So shouts out to everybody that was at that event.
You running to Joe Biden? You see Joe Biden out there? I saw Delaware and Joe Biden. Okay.
No, Joe Biden was too busy tripping. I don't even mean tripping. I just mean literally tripping. I ain't never seen a president trip this many damn times. Jesus. You're a bot. All right, Jay Black, how was your Father's Day?
Oh, Father's Day was dope. It was good. A lot of family time. The gifts kept coming, which I ain't into all that. But when they give me all these different gifts, personalized gifts and
personalized gifts. What do you mean personalized gifts? Which is good.
No, like my wife made me like a little shirt that say I may be wrong, and then but I doubt it.
She made you a shirt that said I may be wrong, but I doubt it. That is perfect. That's your life. That is your life wrapped up in what I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Where the hell did your wife get that shirt made at? Do you even know?
She be doing it. That's a little side little business. Since the pandemic, she came up with her own thing. She make coffee cups and she could personalize anything, bags and everything.
Yo, don't steal this, but I'm gonna give it to you because you're family. She should make a shirt that says I ain't never wrong. I think.
I ain't never wrong.
I think.
I'm gonna write that down. Let her know. I ain't never wrong.
I think.
I think. Should it be the emoji, the thinking emoji?
The thinking emoji, like. Ashley, good morning. All happy belated Father's Day, fellas. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Morning, Ashley.
Morning, Ashley.
Did you celebrate your Father's Day still on vacation, or y'all left already?
No, we were back Sunday. So yeah, we came back yesterday, and it was good. Like I said, the gifts was good. And then we ended up watching that Kevin Hart movie, Father's Day.
How'd you
on
like the Kevin Hart
Fatherhood.
movie?
Is it
How'd you like
Fatherhood
it?
or Father
Yeah, it's
Day?
called Fatherhood. Fatherhood.
No, I thought it started off really good. I thought that seeing Kev in an emotional role at times, and not being comedic relief, I thought it was good. I mean, it was cheesy, obvious in some of the aspects, obviously, but I thought it was a good Netflix movie. It wasn't a waste of time. I didn't think. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
You didn't like it, Mike?
No, I kind of felt it's just. I think Kevin did what he was supposed to do. There's just something missing. Like when you. This is not what do you call that when you spoil the ending? The spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's not a
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
alert because it happens early in the movie. It happens early in the movie.
Oh, at the very beginning of the movie.
Yes, in the very beginning, his wife dies, and
Oh dang! Yeah.
no. But I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I know how that sounded, Shawnee. That's not. But
Did
listen,
the ship sink too? Did the ship sink at
No,
the end?
if you saw the trailer, you know that he was a single dad. So yeah.
but I didn't even get like watery eyed. Like I didn't even not at all. But my thing is like they had all the parts. They had all the parts there to be one of them things. And I was like, I think Kevin did a great job. I think it's like Jay said, you know what, Jay? I hate to agree with you on Monday. But he said it's not a waste of time. It's not. You will enjoy the movie. Mm-hmm. But if you have to critique it, then that's when it gets into this. Like, I had no problem watching it. I was on the plane watching it. I had no problem watching it. I was like, oh, okay. But there's just something that was like two aspects that were just missing. I don't know what it was. It just, like, I think they have to take anything funny from Kevin and not let him say anything funny at all.
No, he still had moments where
he still had moments.
That was supposed to be funny.
What's his name with the glasses?
Lil Rel.
I was about to say something about Lil Rel, but I'm gonna leave it alone. They need to give Lil Rel all the funny parts, and Kevin needs to be the straight man the entire time, so that when he's going through something, he has no comic relief. He has to go through it the entire time. Like the conversation, he has this dilemma with the mom, his wife's mother, which is it's something that happens all the time, and I thought there was more emotion. Anyway, so you had a good Father's Day.
Yeah, great Father's Day. I thought it was really good.
And what's the shirt say again? I may be wrong, but what?
I may be wrong, but I doubt it.
Unless he argues with Shawnee, because then he gives in. All right. All right, we got a lot to talk about. Let me get to going to Tyler, Texas with Shawnee to meet. I went to Tyler, Texas, and
we went to the country.
We was in the country. Mm-hmm. And I realized I haven't driven 2 hours in a long time. Yo, thank God for apps, because radio stations start changing, boy. You're like, what? I said, wait a second. Why am I in 1975? I just put my app on. I was really on some 1986 stations changing. This is a place called Buc-ee's. Am I saying it right, Shawnee? Buc-ee's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Buc-ee's.
Y'all, Cam and Jay Black have never been to Buc-ee's.
I never.
It's Wawa on steroids.
No, it's Walmart on steroids.
Buc-ee's
is Target on steroids. When I tell you how packed, I just stopped. I didn't even have to pee. I just wanted to stop because I couldn't believe how many cars was there. I thought they was like some type of entertainer. And when I went into Buc-ee's, let me tell you something. Buc-ee's, you can get anything. I mean, the variety is amazing. You can get jewelry, a hot dog, and heroin. Like, you can get it. It doesn't matter what you... And gas.
Wow.
Dog, I chilled for a minute, even though I know I was running late, because the GPS keeps you on time. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm running like 5 minutes late. I chilled at Buc-ee's for a minute. God, I should have done a IG Live or something at Buc-ee's. So then I drove and I met Shawnee at, I'm not gonna say the name, but we're setting something up for the a big comedy show that's going on over there, and a long term relationship. And then Shawnee knew I knew I was in the city. I knew I was in the city when I drove up and I was near where I had to go, and there was a car wash, like, and everybody's washing their own cars, and it was packed, and cats had all types of rims, and I was like, okay, I see where I'm at. And and I pulled up, and then we had our meeting, and then we went across the street. I ain't crossed the street in like 5 years, my dude.
You say cross the street? Yeah,
We crossed the street.
We literally walked across the street.
Like we was in a city, but we was like in a country. I felt like New York. All of a sudden I lost all my crossing the street skills. I was like, shouldn't we cross the street at the light? At the corner? No.
Yeah, I was jaywalking.
Jaywalking. We was jaywalking, Q walking, R walking. We did it all. We get over there to what's the name of the place?
Uncle Jack's.
Uncle Jack's. Uncle Jack's got the clothing line in the front. They got a whole clothing line staying in the front. And these dudes know me. And I was like, I had no idea. They was like, yo, this is so-and-so. And I was like, how does this happen? I'm clueless, right? Shawnee is the Suge Knight of Tyler, Texas. Everybody knows her.
Nice.
Everybody here knows her so well that bye, Stace. I love you. Everybody knows her so well that I was quiet. I let her lead the way. I was like, I looked at the sign. It was Uncle Jack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here comes walking out. Normally there's a sign, but you don't never meet Jack. No, Jack comes walking right out.
Uncle Jack. Jack came. Uncle Jack.
Jack.
Real. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jack just pops out. I'm smoking a block a mile with Jack. I was like, what?
What up, Jack? Is Auntie here too? Like what? I mean, Uncle Jack.
Everybody.
The wife was there, yeah. The wife, the grandma.
The wife was there. It's only 1,000 degrees outside, so don't worry about that. It was only 1,000 degrees outside, and I was like, wow. So I'm smoking this black and mild with Uncle Jack. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting kind of hungry. And then Shawnee says, I'm hungry. And then all of a sudden we ordering and we walk in, and now they're like stars of the city that pop up. Mm-hmm. There's one dude, what was the guy? The guy Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Nico's not a game. Nico got this $100,000 van that transforms into stuff that I've never seen before. And I'm sitting there going like, and people showing me super love, but the more love you get shown, the more you get paranoid. Like, I know it's the middle of the afternoon, but I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Mike forgets he was on the air in Tyler.
I didn't. Yeah. They were like,
you were on the air there, so they know you.
I totally forgot all of. Yeah. I didn't forget. I didn't even know because I didn't get paid for those syndications.
Yeah, you were on the air. They know you.
I never got paid for all those cities that we were in. You heard that K104? Never got paid that check.
Slave radio.
And I'm sure there's only one person still getting paid for those cities. That's all I'm saying. No, it was absolutely amazing. And then
nice.
And then we're sitting there, and then I don't know if I'm even supposed to say this. Somebody hits Shawnee's car. Like out of nowhere, she gets, and I'm
in a fender bender. Wow.
And the whitest, sweatiest white dude in the history of sweaty white dudes. And I was like, Shawnee, he got insurance? Because he was like, I know somebody who could fix your car. I know somebody who could fix your car. How you get in an accident? First thing out your mouth is, I know somebody who can fix your car. Bitch, no, we need to know how Allstate is going to fix Shawnee's car. How Geico is going to fix Shawnee's car. Mm-hmm. Or whoever that insurance is that Shaq does, go to
the general.
The general. Yeah. Go to this bar. Is the general fixing this? Like I know he was nervous too because there was a lot of black people in that parking lot. I thought I was going to videotape a white man getting his ass beat. I was like, I'm going viral.
Going down.
All right. So that happened on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Then Sunday, I got on a flight and I was I obviously flew out to Philadelphia, and my earbuds are cheap. And I told the story yesterday to my family. They ain't care. I think I was an ass. I think I was that dude on the plane, and I was playing a bunch of white songs in my earbuds, and I was playing them loud. And a lady next to me tapped me and said, "Can you turn down your music?" And I was like, "How can they?
Wow.
How can they hear it?" So I
Wow.
didn't. So I didn't.
I ain't never heard of that. So you're on a plane and they ask you to turn down your earbuds.
Yeah, but she was nice. She was like, "Can you turn down your earbuds?" I was like, "Okay." I said, "Nope." I said, "Okay," and then I didn't. So I'm listening to a whole bunch of music and everything like that. And then I got a layover, and then I got on a different flight. And I was on, and my row was full. I was on the aisle, and I was listening to Billy Joel. I'm a Billy Joel fan. Like, I mean, listen to Wu-Tang or Billy Joel. Like, it goes from that variety, y'all. It could be Barry Manilow. It could be KRS-One. It could be Jay-Z. And then, who knows? It could be any random white guy. And I'm blasting this song, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm bothering nobody. I'm just blasting the music. I'm chilling. And then I take the earbuds off, and we landed, and I hear the white girl tell the other white girl, "Well, I couldn't sleep because I was listening to Piano Man blasting in his ears."
What kind of earbuds you got?
That was the two questions I had.
Good enough for me.
The kind of earbuds that he had was the first one. Like, what do you beat?
And I
beat
felt-
on steroids? Go ahead.
I don't know. I felt no. But I think they were cheap because I broke my headphones at the noise reducer, and then I felt awkward. I was like, damn, was I that dude? Was I the ad? But at the same time, I was like, I looked over to these two white girls, and they was all knocked out of sleep. And then she was like, "Well, I can even blast, yeah, I can hear Piano Man." And I said, "Hispanic." You ain't talking about me. Hispanic ears matter, bitch. Like that.
Well, who does that? Who tells, "Hey, yo, can you turn that down?" Like on the plane.
No, but she was nice. The way she touched my arm, it was like she really did that's why I didn't get offended, because I could tell she was just like, dog. She wanted to be like, "Yo, they're super loud. I can hear you." But then I took the earbuds out my ears and I just played them. And I was like, I don't hear what they're hearing. Like, how do you hear this? Or y'all just messing with me? I don't know how to take it. So I took the ignorant road. I didn't turn it down. Like, just
white
in case.
people trying to run things still. Now get out of here.
So I ain't turn it down. I'd rather get played out like I'm the ignorant ass than get played out like I'm the submissive ass.
You punk ass Mike turned it down to the right lady says.
So I kept them up on both flights. I kept them up.
It's Juneteenth weekend, ho. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Don't throw that.
Juneteenth weekend.
Juneteenth weekend.
Y'all get the hoe. Juneteenth weekend, ho. I felt a little odd. I was like, damn, maybe I was that dude, but I'm like, whatever. Like, at a certain point, it's got to be like, whatever. Like, what a dude. Like, come on. Like, the earbuds, you was listening that much, but then did I have them that loud? I said, I don't know, but F them. So that was my flight. Then I got here for Sunday. Father's Day, just Father's Day, y'all. I have a plan, and I said this a few weeks ago, but next year, I'm going to gather up, God willing, everybody's healthy, everybody's good, everybody's father is good, and stuff like that, and whatever. We're going to have a situation where I'm going to get fathers together, and we're just going to hang out the entire day. We ain't gonna do nothing but eat pizza and wings. We ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing special. We ain't gonna do nothing, but we're gonna get a spot, whether it be here, at my spot, or wherever, and we're just gonna sit there and it's like pizza, wings, and random stuff, mozzarella sticks and garlic bread, like anything.
Video games. I like this.
I'm gonna have a WAP party.
What is that? What's that?
Wings and pizza.
Oh, okay. Wings and pizza. I didn't know.
I never heard of that.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Okay. That's
WAP.
I'm
Wings
in.
and pizza. Worship and praise.
Worship and praise. We're going to have a whole day. Everybody gets here about 1 o'clock, and then we chill till like 6:30 because everybody gets tired. And then everybody gets the hell out. But I think now, my Father's Day was great. It was fine. My mom cooked, and It was great. Kathy Black. Let's see what Kathy's first comment of the day is. Seriously, when is the last time you had a hearing test? You've been around loud music for years, so you might have a hearing loss. You might have. Well, but I actually got tested for my hearing, and I hear everything. See, that's what you do at a hearing test. Oh, y'all can't see it. You lift your finger up.
Left side, right side. Okay, wait.
Like my hearing is so good, I still hear Kathy talking right now. She's talking right now.
Kathy was worried about your health, Mike. She was just worried.
No, I'm playing Kathy. We're gonna play on Monday, but I don't know. I've never understood. And the funny thing is that the white girl next to me who said that, they both had earbuds in too. So how do you hear me?
Now, you must have
either my earbuds are too loud, or you got some whack ass earbuds. Like, how do you hear me?
Dreaming. Maybe she was having a dream about you.
About the piano man.
Yeah.
Piano man here.
I don't know. So I don't care. I was like, what? I mean, I care because I hate to be that guy, but at the same time, I don't care. I'm like, whatever. Like, girl, shut up. You little average 5.5 chick sitting next to me. You're nothing like being an average 5 chick and you only 24. That means you got a whole lifetime of being an average chick.
Kathy's funny.
Yeah, I thought that in my head too, but I didn't want to say that. Kathy, that's not my first comment. Y'all didn't acknowledge me when y'all first came on. Sorry, Kathy. We just got a goddamn show we got to do, Kathy. We didn't see it.
I did. I said it when you were talking. I said it. You might have misheard me. You didn't hear me, Kathy. But we did.
Didn't pop them up.
We always show love.
Kathy, y'all starting to get spoiled like white kids in the 4th grade. Like, damn it, if we talking.
Y'all didn't acknowledge me.
Damn.
There was four comments she made. Comments she made that we didn't put up.
Oh, sorry, Kathy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She gonna request the meeting next. She gonna request the meeting via email. She gonna email for a meeting. That's what they do. You said the white kid.
What time is the production meeting?
White kids in the 4th. We're gonna put you on timeout. Shout out to my girl Kelly on here. Father's Day deserve it. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to all the ladies who put out posts that, not as many posts happened this year on women celebrating Father's Day. I ain't got a problem with it. I just think, I get it. Like, I understand. I think there was a group text where somebody said, I think it was Jonesy, and Envy sent Happy Father's Day back to you because you played both roles.
I saw that. I was like, come on, Envy. Come on.
Big did that to me. He texted me talking about Happy Father's Day. I said, I ain't know, Daddy. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, I didn't see it. I didn't see as many posts, and I'm not mad at it. Like, honestly, Bing sending that to you, Shawnee, actually is 100%. It's real. And I get... and in Josie's case, it's real. Like, the dad's not involved. But I mean, we can do that for every holiday. Like, fatherhood. I mean, it was based on a father raising his kid. Not that she bounced and whatever, she passed away. She ain't choose to die, But like she was like, I'm out of here. Like, you want to take care of your kids, you want to die. Hey, God, give me death for 50. Like, what? But they're guys that their moms deserted them too. So can you imagine what women would say if a guy was like, I'm the mother and the father? Y'all would destroy a guy for doing that on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all literally, it would be a group fiasco. Y'all would be like, yeah, I'm a mother and a father. She left us, and I'm raising the kid, and I'm celebrating Mother's Day, and I'm a mother, and you guys are off. Y'all would go at his masculinity so crazy. Y'all would call him all types of RuPaul, all types of everything.
All types of RuPaul.
Oh, God. But it was good. It was. I didn't see as much as that on Instagram, so I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool that everybody.
I saw a post on Instagram that was real funny. It was it said, when the pastor asked all the dads to stand up in church for Father's Day, and it was a woman standing up, but the deacons were grabbing her and choking her.
Yeah, Shorty, Tasha posted that one too. I saw that one. Yeah, repost. Yeah, sit your behind and ready to jump up.
Sit your ass down, goddamn. You made that bad decision. You got 7 kids. You got 7 kids. How do you have 7? How do you have 7 kids and none of the fathers support you? That's you. That's based on your weak vagina. That's horrible.
I don't do posts for either one of them, Mother's Day or Father. I'll just text whoever I want to text.
See, and that's the real
And that's
stuff.
it.
Like texting directly who you want to text and doing that. That's cool. It's cool.
And thank you for the card, Shawnee.
You're welcome.
I'm checking mine today.
No, we was on a block and I was about to pull off and I was ready to get my 2-hour drive on it. And Shawnee, all of a sudden, we on a block. It's 95 degrees outside. I don't know what might go down. Bullets might fly. I don't know. I'm ready to get on out of there. I tried to act comfortable as long as possible. I said, I'm about to leave. I'm the lightest skinned person on this block right now. And then she was like, wait a second. I got your gift in the car. She goes to the car and now they can't find the gift. So now she got a whole team of people opening bags, popping trunks. And I'm like, girl, we can get it later. Like, we can get it later, whatever it is. She was like, no, I got it. She's super aggressive. Yo, Shawn is super aggressive when she in the city, yo. She's super aggressive in Tyler. I got it, Mike. Shawn, just wait. And I said, okay, all right. I'm going to wait right here.
I'm gonna wait. Get my black and mild.
I'm gonna smoke this black and mild and just chill. Because Shawnee just yelled at me and said, no, just wait. I got it. I got it.
I'm good, Shug. I ain't going nowhere.
I'll be right here. I'll be right. I don't know who you connected with. These guys selling these T-shirts might jump on me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just chill. Let's go chill and smoke this black and mild.
That's funny.
Then I had to get my car. It was across the street. I had to get my car. I said, just get your car. Just come over here. I said, oh, Jesus God. Now I got to get my car. And she said, and all of a sudden she went from that loud ass voice to this sweet voice. She handed me the car. Happy Father's Day, like Shawn, out of nowhere. She went from yelling and telling me to sit my yellow ass down, and then she
before she make change. Yes.
Hey, before she
classic movie, classic.
Everybody on Instagram Live, it's Mike and Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. Download that Free Agent Radio app. Don't forget July 14th. I got Rodney Perry, me and Rodney Perry at the Addison Improv. Download the Free Agent Radio app. You got any questions? You want to get on here? 609-699-1386. My allergies are crazy if I sound like all nasal. I went outside this morning and my nose is stuffed up. All right, so what do y'all want to talk about? What we got lined up for today's show?
Well, we got a lot of things lined up for today's show.
That means we ain't got nothing. Whenever they say we got a lot lined up, that means we ain't got none. That means everybody was hanging out.
Double stalled.
Ann was at a party on Saturday. Shawnee was running the street. She went to a day party yesterday. Jay Black and his wife must have had amazing sex because she got him a shirt that she handmade. She knit that damn thing. Ain't nobody playing for nothing. Nothing. Last thing on everybody's mind was this damn show. Shawnee went to a day party and got home at 2 a.m. How the hell do you go to a day party and get home at 2 a.m?
Oh God.
Cam shot out something that happened on Saturday, which means that must have been intense. That means, man, listen. That means Cam was caught up in a dark corner at the end of that night, boy.
No, but in light of Father's Day, is it okay to accept a gift from your ex? Like,
wait, hold on. Cam, what you mean? Shout out to who?
Yeah, that's what I said. The birthday girl. Who the birthday girl?
Birthday girl, cut it out. She cut the check.
Oh, I thought you walked in naked with a. I thought you walked in naked with a bow wrapped around you, like tied down.
I'm here.
No. The pandemic's over. We ain't gotta go that far.
Yeah, don't nobody give a damn. People breathing on each other, the whole thing. Go ahead, Jay. My nose is stuffed up. Go ahead, Jay.
No. It was something that I was thinking as far as the is it okay to accept a gift from your ex? It's Father's Day, so I'm sure people were getting cards or thank yous and messages. Is that cool to have that conversation or accept a gift from your ex?
Can you get a Father's Day gift from your ex? Do me a favor. Don't send one to me.
Yeah,
You
you
said
can, you
don't.
can get a gift. Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't do that, but you can.
I don't even want a happy Father's Day text, please. Keisha Hall, good morning. Good morning.
Kanisha.
Kanisha,
Kanisha.
Dr.
I don't know. I don't
Kanisha.
know why I just saw. I
Good
know
doctor.
that's
Good
Doc.
doctor.
That's Doc.
The good doctor.
Kanisha.
Good doctor.
The
Keisha
good
Hall.
doctor. Keisha Hall, sing somewhere simpler. Change your name. Yo, my nose is so stuffed up. Oh my God, Kanisha.
So
Change your name, damn it. I can't get it.
Kanisha.
Kanisha. Dr. Kanisha Hall.
so
And
you
what's
wouldn't
the
even
second
want
right
to.
here?
You wouldn't even want a text from your ex or a card or anything like
No,
that.
I don't want anything from an ex, anything. I don't want anything. I don't want anything from a baby mom. I don't want anything. Nothing. Nothing. Not because I don't like the person, just simply because I'm like, just let's, because I'm not sending you something on Mother's Day. So I don't want to be obligated to have to send you a happy Mother's Day. I'm not. I don't
You're
think I
not
am.
obligated to.
And you got to
And
hold.
don't start no trouble. Come on, don't start no trouble.
Trouble
Especially
within the
if
new relationship.
because if you know if you have a good relationship with the person that I'm in a relationship with, don't do that. Like, don't do it if you know y'all two really don't like each other, and then you send a Happy Father's Day or whatever. Like, I
I
get
mean,
it.
but why not? I mean, it's the dad.
Yeah, but you're not doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You're not doing it because you like my daddy's
You
skills.
poking. You poking.
Yeah,
No, you do. Well, okay.
trust me.
I mean,
And
I
that-
get. Yeah, I can see that with some
yeah,
people.
I realize now where Shawnee's opinions come from because I saw her in the streets. Action, you trying to get killed on Father's Day getting a car from the ex. No, I realize Shawnee really is about that life. So now I know where her views and opinions come from. I'm like, okay, all right.
Views and opinions.
Yeah, I know her views and opinions. I know where they come from there. I know where they come from there.
Female should.
That's like on Mother's Day, if the baby dad who ain't never around, all of a sudden sends, especially don't do it on Instagram. Don't do it on IG. But if you send a text to Happy Mother's Day and you ain't even helped her at all, and now you want to send, now you really just trying to be irritating right now. Happy Mother's Day. And you ain't done nothing. And she on her own. Kanisha Hall, Dr. Kanisha Hall.
Kanisha.
Kanisha.
Oh,
I'm not
He
gonna get
changes
it.
her name every time he says it.
I'm not gonna get it. Kanisha.
Dr. Hall. Just say Dr. Hall.
Dr. Hall.
Kanisha.
There you go.
There you go.
Kanisha.
Yeah,
Got
forgive
you.
me, 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds. A lot. What happened? Kanisha. Kanisha. Not just Father's Day. I don't like holiday texting, period. Christmas, Thanksgiving. None of that. If we not cool, any regular day, don't pop up in my life on holidays. Don't pop up in my life on holidays. Okay. Well, all right.
I agree.
Well, I agree.
Yeah.
We do get them random
Totally
out of. Wait, I ain't talked to you in like 6 months. I ain't talked to you in a year.
Then you in the group chat, you in the group text, and everybody responding back. I'd be like, oh my God, let me turn the phone off.
Yeah, group texts are annoying. Before you are inserted in a group text, there should be some type of text that says, do you want to be in this group text?
Mm-hmm.
They know everybody will say no.
Who's
That's
going
why
to say
they
no
do
to that? Oh, sure.
Me.
I'm going to be
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
be like, no, I don't want to be in
Don't
it.
put me in it because it never stops. I had a family group text that literally went on for days. It went on for like 3 or 4 days where people kept coming in and adding another comment, and it was binging. It was like bing, and I was like, it's been 3 or 4. Like at a certain point, like stop. There should be a button that ends the entire group text. I swear, y'all, it went on for 3 or 4 days where cousins were popping up and adding their comment. And I was sitting there going like, what? Don't y'all see that this group text started 3 days ago? But I'm one of the youngest in the family, so I didn't want to be the ass. I didn't want to be the ass of like dummies, stupid dummies. Don't y'all see that this group text started 3 days ago? Then then I'll get it in Spanish. Oh, Mike thinks he's me because he's the hola.
Not the hola. Gracias. See. No, but the holiday texting is annoying. Like, how do you respond back to the randoms? Do you just say thank you? Do you do an emoji? Do you like it's just a bunch of randoms? Like, how do you?
There should be an emoji that stands for "Get me off this group chat." Like the emoji comes on with this face. Get me off this group text or group chat, please. Please. I'm done. I got a whole entire family. Since we ain't got nothing for the show, we might as well do this conversation. So I have 2 cousins that are older than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if one of my cousins is watching. Here go Kathy with the Mike. We saying profanity like I didn't say ish. We now say ish, so maybe you can remember. Oh, Dr. Kanish. That's a good way. Thank you, Kathy. That Dr. Kanish. There you go. That, but just in case I mess up and say the word, then it won't work. But thank you, Kathy. Thank you.
Just in case, I guarantee.
Yeah, guaranteed. I'm guaranteed.
Go butcher it.
Especially when your irritating ass comes up.
What in the world?
So my 2 older cousins, right?
Okay.
My 2 older cousins have had problems with each other forever, right? They've had they're my older cousins. So these cats are like 53, 54. I don't know what they are, but I know they're older than me. So I'm Puerto Rican. Let me just put that out there right now. Puerto Rican. From the Bronx. One of my cousins is still living in the Bronx. Everybody else has moved out. So my cousin who's living in the Bronx is straight on some old Fat Joe Terror Squad stuff. Like, that's how he is. If you talk to him, that's how he talks. He's Fat Joe. Like, my cousin still has relationships with, like, different. He's not part of a gang, but he has relationships with these people. He stayed in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's where he is.
I'm with you.
My oldest cousin was a Golden Glove boxer, recovering alcoholic, and he sends me passages every morning on to stay sober. Sends me the whole thing.
Okay.
So, but these 2 butt heads all the time, and they will butt heads on a group text. Duh. I'm like, y'all kidding me right now? Like, so I'm the youngest. I'm always the youngest. So even though I know I got the slickest mouth, I don't say I never. Jay, Cam, Shawnee, when they get into it and they're going back and forth, or when me and my cousin argue about LeBron James or whatever, I don't get out of pocket. Those are my older cousins. They protected me when I was young all the time. So I'm like, I play my part. I'm humble records. So the one cousin who's in New York, still in the Bronx, who talks like Fat Joe, he sent Instagram post out. I didn't see it, right? I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it. I didn't even follow him until then. So he said, he had some like whole verse about his life, and one of them was like something. The guy with the record, the police record, the guy who struggled with this, the 3 baby mama N-word. He does have 3 baby mamas. He said the 3 baby mama N-word.
Okay,
the 3 baby. Now I read it and I didn't feel no type of way. Well, my oldest cousin decided that he blocked him on every social media, everything. And he sent me a text and sent me the thing. And he said, I'm blocking him. That's immature. We all have black people we love. And I'm sitting there going like, wait a second. Wasn't you raised in the Bronx? Like, I can't explain this to the entire country because you won't understand. But in New York City, on the blocks of the Bronx, every Jamaican and every black person on the block called me Little N-word. Little N-word, go get this. Little N-word. And they knew my grandmother was right there speaking Spanish. So my whole point was, why are you picking with him? Like, my older cousin, I'm like, why are you picking with him? You act like you live in Atlanta now. You rooting for the Atlanta Hawks. Stop it. First of all, stop it with that. Stop it yelling out A-Town with that. I love my oldest cousin, but stop it with that. You're a Knick fan. Stop putting the A's all A-Town this, A-Town that, whatever. Stop. And we'll get to that because Jay Black is hurt because his team sucks because he pays a whole bunch of money to Ben Simmons who won't shoot a damn shot in the 4th quarter. All right, sidebar. Back to the point. I don't understand why my cousin decided to get so mad at my other cousin for using the N-word. Now, there are 3 black people on here. I just want to know your opinion on it. Because my opinion don't even count.
Blacks and Puerto Ricans, that's our word.
It's all the same thing.
That's all the same. Yeah. I mean, I thought he was gonna take offense to the 3 baby mom part. Like, how
Yeah,
many
that's
baby
what I
moms
thought
you
he
got?
was going to be mad about. Why you putting all the business out there? The N word.
But the N word is like, nah, we good. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I say it to Mike all the time, and sometimes I'm like, wait, well, yeah, it's Mike. Like he's Puerto Rican. He me, he you. I mean,
So I didn't want to get into it, so I just said, "Dog, I don't think he meant that any type of way. Like, I don't.
malicious.
I don't think he meant that in any type of way.
His intent matters. That's something I always talk about on this show. Your intent really does matter.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
intend for that.
But my thing was, it'd be one thing, but you know he's in the thick of things in the Bronx. You know he's in the thick of the streets right now. Everybody is throwing the N-word. The guy working the cash register is calling you an N-word. It doesn't matter what you are. And I was just like, I don't think he meant anything by that. He was like, no, it is childish, and we all have people that we love here who are black. And I was like, I was blown away because
I'm more offended by that. All black people are not N-words. I know some white niggas. I'm just saying. You know, that's what's offensive. We all know black people. Okay, nigga.
okay.
That was good.
Oh, my. I wish I could have had you. I could have sent you on a video chat and sent your video because I was like, oh, here y'all go. And we're supposed to have a reunion Saturday.
Oh, wow.
I know them two niggas ain't showing up. I was like, are you looking like yo, family members are the best and the worst. I'm like, you looking for something to start a fight with, but no, y'all, these cats got into a vicious text message battle over vaccinations. And I'm sitting there going like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I don't even know if all my cousins got their shots to go to school and you worried about vaccinations for.
Mm-hmm.
I got cousins still getting the measles at 35.
The measles. The mumps and the measles. Funny.
What you got, the mumps?
Oh my God, yo, it's crazy.
Oh, you're 42.
42.
So that was just my little my little situation. I stayed out of it. I put generic comments on there. I'm not getting into this because y'all haven't liked each other since we were 15 years old. So ain't no gonna change. Goddamn, like y'all. Well, if they ever got into it in person, that I would giggle because I'd be like, y'all cannot be fighting each other at this age, especially when one person is still in the streets.
They really love each other. That's all.
No, I don't think they do, but it's been a long. Like maybe I don't know. I hope they do, but when I'm the peacemaker, I know you guys have a real bad problem in your relationship when y'all let Michael Shawn become the peacemaker because, geez, I ain't nothing better. I love watching the drama. I tried to settle that down. All right. So what was the one story you had, Jay Black? The one, because I got to get back to you and Ben Simmons. Go ahead. One story.
No. You can go ahead with the Ben Simmons. Actually, we should take a break and then come back. We should talk relationships today.
Well, you got Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, that poor thing. I like her. I like Kim more now. We got the video clip of her.
Yeah.
I like Kim more now. I actually like her more now. I wouldn't want to be part of the family, but if it comes with the money, I would. But I like her now. Like, she's really trying to tell everybody how much she really tried. Now, she could be lying. But Kanye already got himself a little girlfriend. Shout out to Kanye, done moved on and got himself a little girlfriend.
That was quick.
Yeah. Because if
6.6.
If Kim would have done that, we'd have been calling her all types of whore to the 6,000th power. But hey, he already got, supposedly she's like affiliated in the fashion industry and people respect her. So go ahead, Kanye. Kanye done caught him another one.
Oh man, Kanye needs to slow down.
Nah, we've been telling him that for years, and then he just turned into the $6 billion man. He better speed up. Don't listen to us. All our common sense stuff didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, because I was wrong too. I was like, slow down. Nope. This guy is amazing. So we'll come back.
So
We'll talk
take a
about.
break. Yep.
Yeah, we'll take a break and come back. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I want to know what she did. I'm interested.
Why she got to do something? She ain't do nothing.
Oh, she always doing something. All right, we'll see.
She hung in there. We'll be back in 4 minutes. TakeOver Legends, y'all. Yeah.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Rodney Perry. A man cheats on his wife. She cheats back. She gets pregnant. Who broke the family? Nice hat. Yo, your hat game is vicious. I wish my hat, like, it don't look right on me when I wear hats. But go ahead. Who broke the family?
She did.
Sonny hates that. Look at Sonny.
That's what I love.
I agree.
See, when you a grown ass man, you ain't got to get into the whole explanation. He's like, she did.
You want an explanation? I give you an explanation.
Give me an explanation, Rodney. Give me an explanation.
The short answer is she did, and I know women out there. Well, how come she can't? Well, you know, I know it. I just say, how come? If you let somebody skeet all up in our house, it's your fault.
Not the skeet. Not the skeet.
Tell all the girls
Shoot up the club.
You can't let nobody shoot the club up.
But he could have did the same thing, and the woman just didn't get pregnant. How we know he ain't? How we know he ain't raw dogging? How you know that?
First of all, Miss Scott, okay?
Miss Scott.
What we're not gonna do is try to make this into something else. Now, is he wrong? Yes, but the family can be put back together as long as it ain't no kids. When the male ego is fragile,
Very.
very fragile. So I don't care. Guys do this all the time. Women cheat, and then they like. So it don't even have to be a kid for a guy for it to be over. But
absolutely.
a kid make it even worse. Like a woman will accept your outside child, but I don't know 0 guys is going to accept an outside child from his wife.
Well,
it's
I've
wrong, Miss Scott. It's wrong. I know.
It's wrong. It's wrong. That's what I've been trying to say. It's wrong.
It ain't fair.
Not fair.
I'm sorry, Miss Scott. That's like, you know what? I'm gonna take one for the team. It's wrong.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
So, number one, we're going to start slow. Number one,
Yes.
we're going to start slow. Number one, when did Johnny Gill know that he could sing? When was the moment that you were like, oh, wait a second?
I knew when I got my first check and I went and bought me a gold nugget ring and a nugget watch and chain to go through it. I was like, this is wrong. And I was like, shoot, I can do this. I was like, I'm in the game.
At 16, you have this grown man voice. So then when does everything in your career take off when you realize that you're actually famous? When is the moment that happens when you go like, wait a second, I'm famous. I'm people know me.
Wow. Wow, that's a good question. When did I I thought I was famous the first time I heard my record on the radio.
That's what I'm talking about, John. That's how I would have felt. Hell yeah.
I was like, y'all shouldn't have never gave me one. I'm
like, I need all y'all hoes to line up. Y'all heard us off.
I was in the candies. I was like a little kid in the candy store. I want this one. Give me you. Give me you. Give me you.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah. Tap. Technically, that don't rhyme. Technically, it doesn't rhyme, but I like it. Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah. Tap, tap, tap in. And don't rhyme or nothing. But it sounds good. Anyway, Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. DJ Cam will be on in a minute. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, DJ Cam. So let's get to the Kim Kardashian. Whenever you have nothing to talk about, this is why we should all hail Kim Kardashian. Whenever you have not planned anything for the show, Kim Kardashian will get you some content that you can actually talk about. So what is the Kim Kardashian story that we need to talk about on a Monday after Father's Day?
She shares how she cheated.
Oh, she
school.
cheated? Oh, she cheated at school. Oh, that was good, Shawnee. That should have been the tease. Them radio cats would have loved us. Program directors would have done back. We're going to share how Kim Kardashian shared how she cheated. Oh, on test. Okay, all right. Let's play this video on what she talks about. What Kim talking about?
Secret you kept from your parents in high school. I used to cheat on all of my tests, and we would wear uniforms, so I'd wear this little skirt. I would flip up the skirt and write all of the answers in like washable ink. And what is the teacher going to do? Ask you to lift up your skirt? Like sexual harassment.
That girl was brilliant from day one. She knew exactly how to milk her physical attributes. Shout out to Kim Kardashian. But you know what? F all that. What is the secret that you kept from your parents? What is the secret
that you kept from
that your parents today still don't know? Oh, we think they don't know. Because I don't really have secrets that I kept from my parents, because I think my parents believe that any story that they're told about me, it could not be true, but there's a chance it could be true. So I don't think my mom or dad would ever be surprised on anything. But what is the secret y'all kept?
No.
A secret y'all kept. If y'all want to get on the phone line, 609-699-1386. 609-699-1386. You can be anonymous. You don't have to say your name. The secret that you kept from your parents. Now, for $1 million, I'd tell y'all the truth. But ain't nobody got $1 million. Okay, for 100,000. For 100,000.
I need a cash app. Let me put my cash app up. You
I got a tattoo that I ain't tell my mom about. Well, I mean, I ain't tell my dad either, but I got a tattoo on my hip.
When did she find out? Because my sister got a tattoo too. She got a tattoo. I didn't even know my mom found out. That's how.
I don't think she knows. No, she found out about my first tattoo because that's on my ankle. But the second one.
That was really smart, girl. Like, unless she was going.
Yeah. But the second one, I don't think she knows. Well, she know now if she watching.
Well, Jay Black, what's the secret you kept from your mom and your dad? What you do?
I can't think of anything right now. I'm trying to think of something that I can share.
Because the secret he gives up is going to affect everything.
Yeah.
My mom was pretty good. She was really thorough. She was on top of a lot of things. Yeah. Even the stolen cars back then. She even knew about the stolen cars and all that. Like, she caught on quickly. So.
It wasn't that hard. The car was in the driveway. Like, what is this Nissan Maxima doing in the driveway?
How you gotta be to school in 5 minutes and you still in the house? Like,
you still in the house.
You gotta walk along.
He warming his car up.
Putting remote starts on them.
Remote start. What was that? Oh, that's my alarm.
Secrets for your parents, though. That's deep.
What if Cam got a secret from his parents? Like, y'all can even just text it on the comments and just let us know, what are those secrets that you kept from your parents? And some guys, I'm telling you,
did a girl ever get an abortion and the mom not find out?
Oh, Jesus, Cam. Oh, I mean, Jay.
That's a real.
I'm sure that happened.
I told my mom pretty much everything
about your abortion.
About your abortion.
Oh, you told her? You shared that?
Did you tell her about that?
Did you tell your mom that you tried to go have a sex change?
Well,
No.
no one believes that one. Nobody believes that one.
No, those abortions are strong because, like, in most families, don't nobody discuss them, but they know they happen. Like, ain't nobody slick. You ain't disappear for a day and a half and come back and be totally sleepy. You gonna disappear and hit that hotel for a day and a half and then come back and be laying back in. Now you laying in your bed. Oh, you partied that hard for real? Okay, all right. Oh man, I wonder what Cam's secret. Let me get my Instagram live popping.
Secrets from your parents or things they found out. Never found out.
I don't know. Yeah, she know. My mom pretty much know everything.
Okay, how about this question? So nobody has to actually expose themselves on this.
There you go.
Do you have a secret that you literally? There's a lot you would do that the rest of your family. There was you jump over hoops to stop the secret from coming out that your family would actually know. I'm talking about secrets that you don't think of, activities, things that you did. It gets quiet all of a sudden.
That should jump through hoops.
Oh, here you go. Niche. Kanisha.
Close. You're so close. Kanisha, but go ahead.
Kanisha. I honestly don't like your name, Kanisha. All right.
What? How you gonna say you don't like your name?
Kanisha. I got my tongue pierced in college and I kept it a secret for months. God, Kanisha. Until they saw it while I was singing in a solo church. The spirit moved me and I leaned into that song and belted it. How would you think you could hide a tongue piercing?
They all think they can. I'm just gonna keep it down. They ain't gonna see it. I'm gonna talk like this. Ain't nobody gonna see it. She got caught up. The Holy Ghost caught her. Hit that
Yo,
note.
that is hilarious. She thought she could literally hide a tongue piercing.
Them tongue rings represented a lot back in the day.
That's what I wonder. And another thing with hiding these, and women got to hide them a lot. Like, women always got to do, like, I'm sure that was a big deal that she had a tongue ring. But in the grand scheme of things, how big a deal was it?
Like, why in college? She said she got it in college too. Like, you're grown at that point, right? You're an adult.
Yeah, but even like, like, why do we get so upset with tattoos? Like, I told my oldest daughter she can't have a tattoo till she graduates high school. But in the grand scheme of things, what is the difference?
Trying to be
if she gets it at 17, and I just do it because I was told the same thing. Like, their age, like, I get there's certain things where you don't want to, like, I think I learned from women about makeup because the faster girls start wearing makeup, there's a maturity level and there are things that they feel. Shawnee, stop me if I'm saying anything wrong. There's a thing where it's just like, that's a level of being a grown woman. Guys don't get grown till, I don't know when guys get grown. I don't know.
25?
Yeah, like 25 or
25.
That's what they say. They say mentally, that's when we. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the makeup thing. The girls can do. If I'm taking them to a photo shoot, then I will put makeup on them. They can't put makeup on. Then the house, they'll go get in my makeup and put on, eyeshadow and stuff in the house.
But how old is your oldest?
12.
All right. So when do you allow them? Look, I did the best. All I said was at special events you can wear makeup.
Yeah, special events because they're, I didn't wear makeup in high school, but that was just me. That was my choice. It wasn't, I didn't want to. But they're girly girls. They're not like me. And they want to dress a certain way. I don't let them wear heels or wedges. They want to wear that.
What age do you let them wear? I'm lost. And let me just preface this. I didn't know my oldest was really serious about makeup until I found out she was really serious about makeup.
And she does the darn thing.
Yeah, when she's really serious. So when I found that out, at first I thought, well, this is her reason to want to wear makeup. Then I was like, oh, she's really into this. Like, she does this. So I was like, oh, well, okay. But on the average young lady, like, I don't know what age it is that you're supposed to let them wear heels Like, what is the age? I don't know.
They can
I
wear
mean,
heels.
When
she'll
they can
wear
balance, when they
heels.
got good balance.
Well, no, like the 12-year-old, well, the baby too, they can walk in my heels. Like if they're in a pageant, I let them
Right.
wear them. Or, if we do a photo shoot, they wear them there. But, they want to go, the baby she want to go stunt and, walk down. I'm like, no, we can't do that. But she doesn't understand that she attracts a lot of attention. Like she doesn't get that. She doesn't see
Oh, she don't get
what's,
the attention that comes
yeah,
along with.
she
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
get that. It's just like, I like this. This is what I want to do. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you can't do that. Like even with her little shorts and stuff that because the baby is thick and the
Yeah.
oldest one is the skinny one. And I'm like, girl, no, I have to shoot somebody behind you.
No, real talk. It's not about. It's really not about when you have daughters. It's not about that you're like when they put something on. You just know how the world looks at it, and unfortunately,
Why
the
do we
world.
gotta wear tights every day? It drives me crazy. I don't get it. Why do we wear tights at one Afro Queen? But I get it. I get what you're saying, Mike. The world is vicious, so you try to educate them.
Jay said, "Why you got to wear tights every day?" No
Every
father,
day.
no
Why?
father really wants to see their daughters in tights, but they don't mean nothing by it.
But
You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't. They
They
don't
know
like.
they're just wearing something that's comfortable, that's in
Mhm.
style. And what we're upset about is the little perverts on the sidelines
Mhm.
that are looking at the mall and walking by, taking glances, and you're like, but they don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah.
So that and listen, I am no expert parent. I am far, man. Listen, I am the furthest from an expert parent. But I was like, listen, they don't mean nothing by it. I just want them to be protected and understand if anybody comes up to you and says something, you got to set the alarm off real loud, like real loud.
Yeah, I taught my daughters to say something when they were little. I can't say it on here because it's a bunch of cuss words, but I told them how to say it. And I say, if you say this, I promise you everybody will stop because they're going to want to know why are these kids saying this?
Yeah, you have to have that phrase. Action said, my youngest is 14 and she does full blown makeup when we go out. Shocks me. I get it. And listen,
much. It's too much. It's too much.
But they're just girls. They just like
Much.
doing it.
they just girls.
They
And
just girls.
they can what, Jay?
No, I'm about to say so they can get
Uncle Jay.
tattoos. They can get tattoos because when you said Monty couldn't get a tattoo to a certain age and the twin, like it's like we say, well, what is that age? Or are we just being stuck up older parents? And why not let them just go ahead and sign off on them getting that tattoo as long as it's something respectable in a certain place on their body?
No, I'm not doing
why
that.
can't they get that butterfly on their back?
They
No,
do that when they
the-
grown with
on
their
that back
own
shoulder,
money.
the
They can
little
make their
back
own
shoulder.
mistakes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the tattoo thing is always, people got different reasons for getting tattoos. Sometimes I always say this: I want you to if you want to get a tattoo because you actually have something that you want to say on your tattoo, not because everybody else in the flock is doing it. That's why I never got.
You want
That's,
meaning and substance behind it. You want like
Yeah.
I want to get daddy's little girl somehow a little symbol, infinity symbol to represent
No.
our love, and then I'm gonna put that on my like that type thing.
You ain't even gotta put daddy's little girl, but do it because this is something that you really F with. Like do it because you really mess with this. Like you really feel some type of way that you like it. Don't do it simply because it's like grown ass men walk around wearing a hip hop uniform. They all wear the same J's. They all wear the same jeans. They all wear the same shirt. They all do the same thing. It's a bunch of grown ass men, not even teenagers, grown ass men who get up and dress like they're playing for a baseball team. Let me get this amount of chains and make sure these chains are dangling like this and make sure I get this watch and make sure. Do it because you really mess with it because that's something that's going to stay with you for a long time. Like, when you're passionate about something, then I go like, okay, you passionate about this. This is what you really want to do. So even if I don't agree with it, at least I know 5 years later, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna regret it.
Like a tongue ring. A tongue ring is not something that's 5 years later. That's here and now. Like when the teenager asks for a tongue ring, you're not co-signing the tongue ring, right, Mike?
I'm not co-signing the tongue ring. I just don't know why I'm not co-signing it. I
Well,
think
we
I'm
know
doing.
why, because we know what it
Yeah, because
represents at that age.
because it's a sexual thing, and we
Yeah.
think everything as a sexual thing, and then they might be somebody who thinks of it as a fashion statement.
Yeah, they don't know. They
A
just like,
tongue
oh, I
ring is
think
a
that's
fashion.
cool. I want to get that.
So I guess the age requirement is that just get to a certain age, like 17 or 18, where you're like, where I hope that you now have an understanding that you're not just following what everybody else is
I
doing.
didn't get my first. Actually, said I
Paul
didn't
says
get my.
no tattoos. I didn't get my first one until I left the house. I'm keeping that rule. Well, I never got a tattoo, but I'm kind of unfair because I don't like needles.
You got a comment on Instagram from Kelly J Enterprise. She said, "My mom let me get my first piercing at 16, and I got my first tattoo at 17. I have over 26 tattoos, and all have meanings."
Okay.
See, I guess there's a purpose behind it. She has
Well, Kelly,
meanings.
you ain't even a person. You a canvas.
She said, "I got my tongue pierced at
I love Kelly.
16
I love
as a
Kelly. I love
fashion statement, and I was able to tell my mom. I ended up getting my tongue pierced like 4 different times. Ooh,
But I will.
Here's a
does it
regret.
hurt?
I regret getting the exo tattoo. I regret that. You know, we
The
talking about that.
exo?
I got an X tattooed on me, and I regretted that.
Why did you get an X tattoo on you?
Because I don't know. I think I fell
Because you
for
were
the
just
peer pressure.
you were just dumb. You were
Well,
stupid
no,
dummy.
it's because they got me on there, and it was one of the cases. Well, I got you now. Go ahead, and you might as well get me.
Oh, you
Like,
got your ex. Your ex's name.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
Okay. I
your
thought you was
I
getting the
thought
letter
you had an
X. I'm like, why did you get an X?
Oh, I knew you was a stupid dummy when you did it. I just didn't say nothing.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Thanks for enlightening me and letting me go down that
Oh,
road.
yeah, because that would you would have certainly listened to me if I would have said,
I
"Don't
might,
do that."
I might have. I might have been like, "Yo, Mike's making a good point. Why would I do this?"
Let me tell you something.
But
If
I
you
did that too. I got an X on me. And
see?
the messed up part is he never even saw it.
Why did y'all get people's names on your body that weren't your kids?
And how didn't he see yours so shiny? Like you got it for him, so he could.
Well, I ain't
you
really
got it
get
for
it for
yourself,
him.
but
I got it for myself, but I never showed him.
Shawnee, you got a tattoo of a guy's name and you never showed him. So what was the entire point of getting the tattoo then?
Because I just felt like I was like, oh, this is it. We're gonna be together forever. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to do this after I got the tattoo.
And y'all be
True
wondering
story.
why. And y'all be wondering why men don't understand you. Y'all hold up. So what's that?
Mustafa, what up?
I've been in a strip club since I was 16 years old while everyone thought I was at a friend's house asleep. All right,
Oh,
Mustafa.
that's the secret. That's the secret.
Oh, that was a secret. Your parents didn't know you were the Mustafa. I know your sexual appetite is you need to see a therapist.
That's for Jay. I was thinking Malcolm, like Malcolm X.
Yeah, I put X on me. Hey, Malcolm X. You put X. Oh wait, Mustafa. That Mustafa's my niece, so that's news to me right there. Okay, so she was.
Oh dang, you done sold. Oh,
at a friend's house, but she was at the club. Okay, strip club.
Strip club. All right.
But yeah, but people get X's on each other all the time. They're in relationships, things are going good. They make those mistakes. I mean, some people look at a tongue ring as, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have did that.
I want to make this rule. Do not put a name on your body that is not one of your kids.
Is that a new Mike's Law? I need to write this down.
That is a new Michael Shawn law.
I got to add this to the law.
On your body that is not one of your kids.
No names.
Ever.
No names. Ever. Yeah.
Ever.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Like I explained it to my daughters because they've seen it. And they're like, who is that? And I have to explain the story to them.
Jeez, like I wouldn't even put God because just in case you change religions and God is a different name. Like
what? Oh, you may go from God to Allah or Buddha.
Yeah, you might change religions and you might have Jesus on you, and then it needs to be changed to Jehovah, and then like it could be a whole bunch of things. But your kid's name, I always wanted to get a and then have Amani, Akela, and Autumn off the A. It's just I've had so many shots in my life. I can't take no more needles. Shorty said, "Good morning, happy belated Father's Day, fellas." Hey, Shawnee.
Hey, Shorty. Kelly said, "Yeah, my ex-husband's name is on me, and now it's one pain in my back that never goes away. Definitely getting a cover up after I have my surgery."
Y'all
LA
catch
in
me
my
wild.
name.
Don't put nobody's name on your body unless they your kids.
It happens.
So why don't you guys get the tattoos removed?
I just didn't. Well, I went a couple times, and this is like back in the was it? It might have been 2000 by then. I don't know. It might have been the late 90s, but it hurt, and I said, just forget it. I'll just keep it, and I just have to explain it.
Oh, the doc said, please add DNA confirmed kid to the law. Jesus, if you put a kid's name and you find out the kid ain't yours after that, that's just disrespectful. Why you let me get a tattoo with Tyrese?
Let me add the asterisk to
Come to
that.
find out he ain't my kid.
Tyrese ain't your baby.
Tyrese
It's Jay
ain't my
Black, baby.
baby.
It's Jay Black, baby.
DNA proof is needed.
Cam is the father. I don't know who the father is. Shawnee is the father.
We up to 5 Michael Shawn laws, Mike laws.
We need these laws. Stop putting people's names on your body because you're not certain how that relationship is going to last, people. Best guy friend found out 6-year-old was actually his frat brothers.
Oh.
And that's why I would never join a frat because y'all ain't ish. No, I wouldn't. No.
So that's 6 years of child support. Because you know that's what always hurts me is paying that child support.
Well, it's even more than that because you know it's if he on the birth certificate, they won't let him out of that.
And you still on the hook for the child support if you sign that.
I think that's terrible.
That's a terrible law.
Yeah. Shout out to vaginas. Tosh said, yes, no tats names, only my son. Yes, I'm about to do that with my son's father. Glad I didn't. See, you didn't put the son's father on there because you never know what the relationship is going to end like. I'm not
I don't even
y'all.
think I was 21 when I did that. I don't think I was. I think I might have been 19, 20.
Hell no. I'm not
Tasha,
putting no. When Jay Black showed up in the studio with that name, I said, wow. I said, wow. That's all I said was wow.
She got me real big and she's light bright. So I'm thinking like, all right. Dang. You know what I mean? And then she hit me with well, I got chores. You might as well. We here. You should. I think we want to come here for me though. And then I fell for the okie doke and got it. And I'm like, well, I'm darker than you, so it ain't going, anybody gonna really see it.
But it's still there.
When as soon as I got with my new situation, my wife, we hit Miami so fast on a little vacation. She's like, yo, while we down here, this is on me. We gonna hit this tattoo spot. And she got that thing covered up quick, fast, in her.
So did you get another tattoo on top of it, or did they use the same color of your skin and just fill it in?
They filled it. You can't even skin
it. With another tattoo.
With an angel cross. It's like a cross that's like a so you can't see it at all.
I can't figure out what to put over mine. But I heard they can tattoo it like the same color of your skin and go over it.
Yeah, just wear long sleeves.
It could be removed. They could remove it nowadays too.
They can remove it, wear long sleeves, whatever. I mean,
it's on my hip. It's on my hip.
Oh, your hip is fine. So what's the big deal?
Well, when I want to wear the little cute swimsuits, you see this big old name.
And don't no other dude want to see no other name on no.
Well, they have.
That's what we not doing.
Well, they have.
And this is my thing about the stupidity of these tattoos.
She just want to be defiant, Mike.
I mean, what you gonna do after that? Like, what are you gonna do?
They done put rings on it and everything.
What are you gonna do if you dating somebody and you like her, and then all of a sudden she puts a bathing suit on and she got another dude's name? It's too late now. This is why tattoos have made it that if you have a new relationship, you got to ask those questions. What do you have tatted on your body that I need to know?
She said the dude still proposed with another man tattooed on her.
Yeah, dudes has done plenty of things with that there.
Yeah, plenty of things. When they looked over and they saw it.
I mean, I tell them. I'll be like, well, this is what happened. This is what it was. Hey.
What are you gonna do?
What they gonna
do? What Jay act like he's supposed to end it right there. What is he supposed to do if he likes her?
I can't be with somebody with another man tattoo. That needs to go. Like legit. That has to go. There's no way you could be with somebody else and they got some other dude tattooed on them.
Okay.
No.
Well, Jay, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. They've been drinking. They come back to the house, and then he finds out there's a tattoo of a dude on her hip. There's no way she can do anything about it. He's gonna finish up what he has to do.
I'm talking about long term is while you're in the moment. And I guess if it's on there, It's on the hips. It's on there.
It's
like,
on
all right.
there. It's what can we do?
In that
I had a
moment, but
life
long
before I
term.
met these people.
And you also had an obligation to move
I
forward.
had no obligation to do
You
that.
got to move forward. If you're past that person, move forward. You don't continue to have them
825.
tatted on you. Like, no, that's legit a problem. I have a serious problem that you don't even see that. So now I don't even know if you're a best fit for me, because if you don't even see that that's a problem, that's a bigger problem.
So why you didn't get yours removed before you married your wife and she had to take you to Miami to get that covered up?
How about that?
Yeah, why she had to
Wait
take
a minute.
charge
What did
of
your
that.
shirt say? I may be wrong, but probably not. That's probably what he wants to say. But I doubt it. Yeah.
You should. Yeah. I mean, what? Answer the question.
Well, sometimes some people, they think that they may get back with the other person. Sometimes it may be a financial situation, so it depends on to each his own. But once you officially move on, and you know you're in something else, I mean, things got to change.
We moved on a long time ago. He's married. He got kids. We
But you're
gone our separate
still
ways.
rocking somebody else's name, and you're not with that person. You're in a new relationship. That's hella disrespectful.
How? But she didn't mean, Jay. She didn't mean to disrespect. It just happened to be that she made a mistake with the last person.
Correct the
Way
mistake
before she met you.
All right, let's correct that mistake. By you not correcting that mistake, you're holding on hope that you may get back with that guy. That's what in my mind. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what kind of power does he has? And every time, no, then he knows, yeah, that's mine.
He doesn't even know it's there. He don't even know. You about to tell him
I
it's
know
there.
it's there.
He
You
don't
know
even
it's there.
know.
No, me and you know. We're in a relationship. This is a problem.
Kathy said, "What if it was the what are the child's father's name?"
What she said, say it's your father's name. Yeah,
Okay,
it's my
get the
daddy's
hell out of
name.
here, you stupid dummy!
She lies.
Stop. We know that's not what we talking about, Kathy. We talking
But
about
the
the other
way-
daddy. We talking about the daddy that's get called daddy at 2 a.m. That daddy.
Tattooed it twice. That's why we're still together.
But the way it is, you
worked.
don't know what it is. Like
Shout out
you
to
have
Adrian.
to, you
It
have
worked.
to ask me what well, what does that mean?
Can I ask y'all why Black and Hispanic people think getting somebody's name tattooed on their body is such a commitment? Like, can we stop being so stupid?
They get rings tattooed on their hand as a
Okay,
commitment.
that's still stupid. Now we act like we really making a commitment. Let me show you how many. There's probably 100,000 people tatted up with somebody's name on it, and the person left the relationship. It doesn't increase your commitment to a relationship. So Doc Hall, because I'm Kanish. That's all I'm gonna say. So Kanish. I'm telling you, once I get a block. Kanisha. So he actually, damn, my phone got low.
Tosh, you're bugging, Tosh. Go ahead.
So he is actually attacking Shawnee for something he has done. No, that's Jay Black. He was with a woman, with another woman tatted on him. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
And he didn't get it removed after you broke up with the light bright. Did you go get it immediately removed?
Right.
No,
Not immediately because I wasn't in another. I wasn't in another.
It don't matter.
Situation.
So when you weren't in the committed situation, you was hoping that you and the light bright would get back together.
No, it wasn't a fact of me hoping anything. Once you move on, you move on.
Right.
And what I'm saying, as a man,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot allow your woman to have another man tatted on them. That's beyond disrespectful, is what I'm saying.
But Jay,
and the fact that you don't see that, and Tasha saying I'm bugging, and that's weird that y'all can think y'all can have another man tatted on y'all, and you with another dude. But
Jay, you also have to say you can't just come into the relationship saying you got to take it off, because that's how she made the first mistake, listening to a dude. So you got to be in a relationship for at least 8 months before you start demanding something.
If you want this to work, potentially to work, you have to be able to listen and move forward. You cannot keep, wait a second, you resist to getting it covered up saying don't mean nothing.
Oh,
okay, well, let's address that, Jay. Let's address
and
that
the
one.
plot thickens. Wow.
Well, that's
Come
my
on,
that's lady.
We know who's
Lady
wife.
Q.
We
Yeah,
know
we
Lady
know who
Q.
that
We
is.
know that's the most important woman in your life. How about that?
I mean, the tattoo
not
didn't mean
including not including your mom. Most important woman in your life.
Habitual line crosser strikes again.
Ganesha. Habitual line crosser strikes again. Jay Black is back at crossing the line.
Y'all crazy if y'all think that it's okay to have another man tatted on you and keep it pushing.
But
There ain't
Jay,
no way.
why do you
There's
put
no way
yourself
if
in this?
Stacey. There's no way if Stacey had her ex before Michael Shawn tatted on him that Mike would still be in a relationship and they would have even got that distance with Stacey. There's no way. No way.
What I'm saying is you have to show that the relationship is going to build into something. You can't be in a relationship for 8 weeks and demand something, because all that happens is that now she's got a cover up, she's got a tattoo, and now another dude done left. Like you actually have to build credibility to be like, okay, now I'm going to do this.
But when you know that it's serious and it's going, I'm not necessarily saying 8 weeks. I'm not putting a time frame. You know when it's real, like, oh, when y'all connected and there's a bond there. All right, now for me to really open up to you, it's kind of difficult for me. I can't.
That's
I'm being
minor.
honest. It can be minor to you, but it's major to me. So now that it's major to me, how major is it to you?
It's not minor. First of all, it's not minor. So, Shawnee, don't take it to the
It
left.
is minor.
No,
If
it's
we
not.
connected,
No, it's
then that
not minor.
matter.
No, you're not going to be tagged by another dude on your body when we've made a true commitment. So
Oh
stop
my
with
God.
the. First of all, if it wasn't that big a deal, you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but it don't matter now.
No, it does.
We're not together.
It's the same level. It's the same level of matter. If it matters when you did it, then it matters when you get it taken off or you get it covered. Now, I'm saying I got to prove to you that this relationship is really going to last. Like, I can't come to you in 6 months. I think it's got to be something where we're like, okay, this is it. This is permanent. We're going to be together. Now let's make the commitment before you start covering stuff up. But don't try and act like it's not a big deal, because ain't nothing worse on male or female when somebody tells you your feelings ain't a big deal. That turns into a whole explosive argument when somebody says it ain't that big a deal. And Shawnee, my ex calling me, my ex sending me happy Father's Day and happy birthday messages ain't that big a deal.
Y'all got kids together?
No, we don't.
Oh, well then that's something different.
Oh, but if we got kids together and she's sending me happy 4th of July text messages, you cool with that?
Happy Father's Day, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I see where it's going. Okay, Jay Black, Shawnee. Okay. Okay, I see where it goes with this.
Shit was a bond.
She had to redirect that. Yeah, the Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day.
Not the 4th of July. Bro. The 4th of July.
If he was in the military, happy Veterans Day.
No, I mean, hey, happy Father's Day. Y'all got a kid together, so yeah, okay. Thank you for being the dad. That's cool.
Kathy, it's not about telling a woman what to do with their body, Kathy. It's having that conversation that this is a concern and a problem for me. And if we're going to be together and moving forward, I can't do it with that man being tatted on you. That's a serious problem for me. And if you want to be with me or explore this relationship, it has to be moved with me.
If you want to be with who?
I can't understand how y'all don't see that this is a problem. I don't get how this is not a major,
I don't see how it's a problem. I've been with dudes that have women on them. They got women's name on them. It ain't never bothered me. It's like, okay, don't put my name on you though.
I think the problem, okay, the difference is it's still a big deal, but the difference is we're living in a culture where tattoos are like buying a t-shirt. So a lot of people don't look at them as deep as we look at them. Like, when we got tattoos, that was a big deal. Now it's like people got tattoos, they're tattooing their faces.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, even though I need you to get that tattoo, we're going to be together. I'm going to need you to get that tattoo removed. They don't look at tattoos the same way. Tattoos are everywhere. They got so many tattoos on their body that you can't even find the ex's name. Like, you'd really have to really take time to find the ex's name. But I get what Jay is saying. If you got Brad on your right arm, at some point we're gonna have to do something about Brad. Just like if I got Michelle on my right arm, we're gonna have to do something about Michelle being on my right arm the entire time, especially when my wife is named Latifah.
Shawn.
My ex-husband had his ex on his. My ex-husband had his ex on him. I can't remember where she is, but
I can't believe my wife commented. Like,
Yeah, because your ass is so inconsistent because you told her it's not that big a deal. And then you get mad and then you tell Shawnee, I don't understand why you guys don't understand why it's that big a deal.
It's different for a man than it is for to each
It's
his own.
No, it is not.
To each his own. Let me just say this, to each his own. But yes, there are some men, their egos would not allow that, or could not allow that, or emotionally can't be stable enough to allow that. So,
so
and
against what Rodney Perry said, which it might be one of the most hilarious promos we have. I personally know men who were in relationships where the woman got pregnant by another man and he stayed and took care of the kid. So when we make these generalizations that guys can't handle a tattoo, there are a ton of dudes who probably can. I'm not one of them. But it has to be but you have to prove to that woman that this is for real. You can't go in half the problem with these relationships are, and I hate, and I'm sorry guys, but I gotta say this. Half the problem with these relationships is that these young women or these women in general allow a guy to come into your life for 3 months and flip it upside down, and you readjust your entire life for a dude who's just been there for 3 or 4 months.
Absolutely. Right.
You started changing who's babysitting your kids. You started changing where you're going to work at. You started changing everything for a dude that just pops up for 3 or 4 months. And then when he leaves, you're like, what the hell? I just flipped my whole world upside down. So the least the guy can do is make sure that before you even comment on the tattoo, and this goes for men and women, before you comment on the tattoo that person has, can you at least be honest with yourself and say, I'm going to be here? Like, don't just say it off your ego and what your people might think. At least be real with yourself and say, yo, I'm really going to be here. I'm really going to be here with you. So we really need to take care of that. But it's just not just words. It has to be like 8 months to a year. Like, yo, I'm here. Let's adjust this.
no, it won't take 8 months. That's too long. But I get what you're saying.
No, it's not 2 months. No, it's not too long.
You know when it's. You can feel that bond and that connection.
You can feel anything you want. You got to prove that we're going to be here for longer than a year. 8 months is not a long time to flip somebody's life upside down and tell them what they're going to take off their body.
How is that ex's tattoo going to flip your life upside down, getting that removed? Or
because I got to do something that you're telling me to do.
You should be doing it for yourself. As Todd's saying, some people it could be a reminder of the BS, and there's some people that think they're getting back with that person.
So what if it's not bothering them at all?
And then that dude is on some that's me.
Okay, that's not what I'm living my life for. What that dude is thinking.
I am. I don't want no dude thinking that somebody somebody that I'm with is still somebody else's.
Hey, Black, I'm as jealous. I'm as jealous as you. I'm as jealous as you and any other man. But you can't go into a woman's life and decide that because your jealousy, she got to change something within 8 months. That's why these girls are stuck in bad situations now, because they flip their entire lives within 3 to 8 months. They go like, "Oh, he wants me to do this. He wants me to do that." That's not what real grown-ups do.
They're doing it for them because they're
not doing it for them because they didn't care about it, Jay. They're not doing it for them. They didn't even care about it until you brought it up.
Well, I'm moving on. How about that? I'm finding somebody else. How about that?
All right.
So something that could have been your next real
Jay,
deal.
if a tattoo says you're leaving, if a tattoo says women are male, says you're leaving off of that tattoo, I'm moving on to somebody else, then it's a good thing you didn't change that tattoo, because you're going to meet bigger issues in your relationship than that. So if you're willing to bounce off of that, then God, go get it.
Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you.
First of all, Shawnee, stop acting like I'm on your side, because ain't nobody on your side. Ain't nobody co-signing your nonsense, Shawnee. Ain't nobody co-signing your nonsense that you got a tattoo on your hip and 8 years later it's going to still be on your hip. Nobody's saying all that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
If he want to be with me, he's going to deal with this tattoo.
It ain't bothering me.
Of another man's name.
It ain't bothering me.
Ain't nobody agreeing with your ass.
So disrespectful.
At all.
Oh, you got my blood circulating.
I'm saying, my new rule. Here's the new Michael Shawn rule. New Michael Shawn rule.
We can't do another law. We already got 5 laws.
We got a new
law. New law.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be the 6th law. Jesus. All right, what's this law?
Until you guys have a committed relationship, and I hate to say this because I don't believe in all this stuff where people you got to get married. Until you are certain that this is a committed relationship, don't you change nothing based on that person. male or female. Don't you go around changing nothing permanent about your kids, your job life, what's on your body, what religion you practice, any of that until you realize that this is a certainty that you guys have proven to each other. And it's not about saying I'm going to be here. It's doing what it is that makes you know that they're going to be here. Saying I'm going to be here. Everybody named Mama done said they're going to be there. And if that takes marriage, if that takes marriage for you, then it's marriage. If that takes engagement, then it's engagement. Okay, here goes Tasa. Jay Black got a notebook writing it down like he in summer school.
Yeah.
You don't want to write this down.
I'm not writing this
I
one
got
down.
it.
No. This one got to go to Congress or something because I don't know about this one. Like we got 5 so far that I agree with, but this one we have to get more. No, we have more conversations.
I'm telling you, this is the problem. These dudes be running in girls' lives and then running back out, and they done flipped it all upside down. They done relocated. They done moved out to cities that they all because and they ain't get a commitment. They ain't get nothing. Nothing. I say
Nothing.
And there are guys who have done the same damn thing. Y'all stupid dummies done gone by her word and then changed everything. Y'all stupid dummies have ended relationships with people in your family because a woman done told you. She not good for you. She just hating on us. And y'all been together for 4 months. Y'all been to 3-day parties.
We never shut 3-day parties. We never shut friends or certain family members out when we're in relationships and we feel that they're a problem.
And best believe if you shut them out that soon, you're going to be looking crazy when that relationship is over.
But your family's supposed to be there for you to help pick you back up.
Oh, there we go with that. No, they ain't got
supposed to support me from afar or let me.
Let your little ex, your
bad decisions. No, they don't.
Let your little ex that told you to quit the radio show and all that other stuff. Come calling me, Jay. Come calling me back like, yeah. First of all, he wouldn't call because his ego's too crazy. He wouldn't call to be like, yo, that was my bad. She said that you was a bad influence on me and everything. He wouldn't make the phone call. But my thing is, how do you cut people out of your life until they prove to you, like, listen, you could also say to the person, male or female, you might be right. But how am I supposed to cut somebody off if I'm not certain that we not going to be together for life? And don't give me the song and this, yeah, but we are. Yeah, but we are. We're going to be, yeah, let me do the girl voice too. Yeah, but, I love you and we all going to be. No, until the proof is made, you can't ask people to cut people out their lives.
They knew that you were cheating on me and was smiling in my face. I don't even want that person calling his house anymore. I don't even want you friends with that person anymore. I'm cutting this person off. This person knew that this was going, or whatever the case may be. I don't like that this person tried to hook you up when we had our little fallout. I don't want that person around.
Well, you just mentioned like 2 or 3 things. Y'all got bigger problems than those people. Y'all got bigger problems than those people.
He said, I don't want them around. They tried to hook you up.
Yeah, we had a little problem and now they try to take you on a date. I mean, they try to hook you up with somebody that's their cousin or their friend at work or whatever.
Get their mind off of you.
Yeah, all right. Now let's get their mind off of us. I don't want them nowhere near us.
But what was you doing for us to split up anyway?
No, that's not the point.
So where that oh, you see how he put that finger on me?
I'm talking about shutting people down. Sometimes you got to get people out of your lives. Sometimes you got to get people. Sometimes you got to get people away.
All right, Kelly said on Instagram Live, that was definitely my biggest regret in my marriage is cutting everyone off because my ex wanted me to. However, he wouldn't do the same. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm just gonna say this is just my views and opinions. If your relationship is so fragile that in order for it to work, your demands are that you got to cut people off.
The world.
I don't know. When you have a strong relationship, there is no cutting off. It just whoever's not supposed to be there is naturally going to be dissolved. My marriage is cutting everyone off. Oh, somebody is that me? No, that's not.
That was me.
Okay.
I get back on.
My thing is like when you start demanding people to cut people off and stuff like that, that's such a tricky road. Kathy said, facts, Mike. My ex-boyfriend told me not to talk to my ex-husband and their side of the family. I said, no, he's my ex now. F him. They are still family. Okay, I'm trying to read it. Let me read this.
Oh, so she wanted to still be friends with the ex,
with her ex-husband.
The new husband said, "Look, you're not gonna be talking to them in-laws no more. Leave them alone." And Kathy, like, whatever, they my family now, and she kept it pushing with them, and of course, moved on. And
I mean, that's complicated. As long as but she said my ex-boyfriend told me not to talk to my ex-husband and their side of the family.
Hey, what are you talking to them for? And him?
Well, they got kids together. Like
Yeah,
Kathy and her ex-husband just had their 6th grandchild, I think. We met him the other night. And
they had kids together. So
yeah, they got kids together. Now they got grandkids.
It depends on how old are the kids, because the kids can be the mediator.
The kids are grown.
Yeah.
And so now they have grandkids. And so they were both there at the hospital when her new grandson was just born.
You want your family back? No, I see what's going on here. Nah, we're not doing that.
No, I think they want the family back.
You know them forever.
The way Jay Black is talking,
my in-laws. I talked to my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, what you want to call it, yesterday. She called me for Father's Day.
Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah,
innocent stuff like that. Yeah,
I don't talk to my ex, but I talk to her mother on the reg.
Why you don't talk to the ex? The mom? That's the mom of your kids, right?
Yeah. We good, you know.
Oh, well, you know what? I ain't called my kids daddy yesterday either.
I don't expect, like, honestly, when the breakup happens, if you happen to send a Father's Day text message, I'm not anti, as long as it's just Happy Father's Day. But if you don't send one, I ain't got a problem with that either.
Mm-hmm.
All this is really just symbolic stuff, y'all. These holidays are just made up holidays. Like, they're just made up holidays. That's all they are. They're made up holidays that we get frustrated over. She's Dr. Hall, because I don't even want to mess up the name. Why these people know about your relationship? Partners who want to isolate you is a red flag.
Yes, it is.
Is it really isolating, or is it just keeping the badness out so you can flourish and grow?
The badness out. Their family is
Did I say Kanisha right?
You said Kanisha. Yes, she got it
Kanisha,
right.
go. You want to get on here? Because I'm not doing this. I'm not mediating this no more. Kanisha, if you want to be the therapist, go ahead. Get on and talk to Jay Black. So y'all can go.
No, it's not a red flag if someone's a problem. And I feel like for me and you to grow, we really need to be into each other. And sometimes bad people on the outside, they're not going to be here with you when it hits the fan.
Yeah, but you can't tell me to cut my family off.
If the person is a problem,
you don't like them.
Certain people are a problem.
But you can't tell me to cut them off. It's my family.
Your definition of cut off and mine may be different. I'm just saying I don't want them calling here. I really don't want you interacting with them. If I can help,
let's cut them off. You can't tell me not to talk to my cousin anymore. I grew up with my cousin. When my cousin been here, when you leave me, then my cousin is still gonna be here.
Just know, and I'm throwing shade. I'm not being friendly. I'm being how it is to that person, because they tried to hook you up when me and you had one little spiff. And they try to have somebody else mind your damn business.
Okay, but you did that. You made that option open. They don't. Right. That cousin did not have loyalty to you. So when you created a rift between you and that person, they were doing what family members are supposed to do. Just like if I see that you going through it and that you're depressed, and I'm like, Jay,
take me out for a drink. You take me out to talk. You don't take me, hey, Jay, I got my cousin's sister over here single. No, you ain't trying to hook me up.
Are you saying I wouldn't do that? Are you really going to be real like that? You're really going to be honest right now? If I had a chick that was interested in you, you really think when you're going through it that I wouldn't say?
If I'm going through an argument, no. If I'm going through a breakup, yes. Like if we're broke up, and you know that there's no coming back from it. We're done.
Jay,
that's a difference versus it's an argument. In the first moment you try to have somebody swoop in. But nah, son.
But you're mad. You're mad because the other person was looking out for the other person and not looking out for you. My loyalty ain't to the girl. My loyalty ain't to your girl when you got into an argument. My loyalty is to, like, Jay, let's go have a good time and get your mind off it. Go holler at this chick. I'm not worried about the other person, nor should I be, because I'm not friends with you. I'm not friends with them. I'm friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
So if the other person, now when you get back together again with the other person like, you can't talk to Michael Shawn. Why? Because Michael Shawn tried to make me feel like, get me to a place that's a better place.
Michael Shawn tried to move you on relationship wise. It wasn't just to get away. So now I have a problem with Michael Shawn. I'm being real and honest. That person that tried to hook you up long term,
Yeah,
it's a problem.
But
I
you're
don't want
mad because they looked out for them.
no.
But you're mad because they looked out for
You
them
could
and
be
not you.
You could be a friend or a family member and console somebody and be there for them without necessarily trying to have them get engaged to the next man. No, you're doing
It
too
was
much.
just a date. I mean,
You're
that's
doing too
all.
much. That's
It's
all.
just
A
a
date
date.
start off. That's how it starts. It starts as a date. Now there's a bond and
Okay, so
connection.
if your relationship is secure, then you ain't got to worry
Absolutely
about
not.
that point.
Obviously, we're going through a rocky moment, and then you take the first moment you get to try to hook them up with somebody else. That means you ain't been rocking me from the door. You're supposed to be there, and it's a certain way you can support somebody. No, I see your motives, and no, I don't want you
But
around
why
me.
am I supporting you if you're hurting my loved one?
You're not supporting me. What you're doing is being supportive to your loved one, but not necessarily trying to hook them up long term with somebody. You
So
can
I'm
be
supposed to
supportive that
tell
way. You
her,
can be there
girl,
for somebody
just
without.
forgive him and just stay there with him
No,
and
I
let
didn't
him
say that.
keep
I
on
didn't say
doing
that.
that same
I didn't
old
say that.
stuff.
I didn't say that. You could be there for your friend and have those conversations, but trying to hook somebody up, nah. Because when they get back together, now you part of the problem. Now I don't trust you. I don't want you around. So now in the back of my mind, every time there's a little anything, oh, he said the sky is blue, but it was green. Girl, I told you should talk to Tyrone. I'm gonna give you his number.
But Jay, once again,
girl, I told you call such and such at my job. He got good benefits. He got good benefits. Girl, I told you get with this guy over here.
But
No,
my
I'm
thing
all
is,
in your ear.
then you not. Your relationship ain't built for nothing. Then, if that's what you're worried about, your relationship ain't built for nothing. If all that chick has to do is whisper in the ear that so and so got benefits, what's your relationship built on? It's nothing.
There's temptation everywhere, bro.
You should shut that person down. And
if
you should not allow that
okay,
person to be.
okay.
No, girl,
So,
get out of here with that. They shouldn't even be doing that.
So Jay, if she does that, she says, "Yo, go ahead with that." Then that's the end of it. But you can't ask her to do it when she's hurt and you hurt her. But you want her to be super loyal when you guys are going through it, or she does the opposite. She wants you to be like, "Oh, don't listen to Mike." Well, girl, you was putting me through it. So now it's done. So now you guys are back together again. So now you want her to cut the person off that was just literally trying to help that person. Whether you like how she was helping or he was helping is beyond the point. It wasn't like they were doing it because she was with you. They were doing it because y'all two was going through it and she was crying on her shoulders, or you were drinking with me telling me how bad a person she was, because that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens. You're hurt. You're going through something. You confide in your friend,
and you telling me she the B word 6,000 times.
Mike, we had long conversations. You have never said, "Yo, I'm gonna hook you up with Teresa." You've never. I don't remember any of that. What I remember is you being there. We having the drinks. We could be from a strip club to a bar to whatever, and you saying all those things to keep them. Let's go here. We're gonna hit. We're gonna have some fun here. It's never something long term.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If that person had done the same exact thing, hypothetically, for a person you're with, took her to the strip club, took her to the club, and they were getting drunk and they were wilding out and partying, wouldn't you still want her to cut that person off when y'all got back together again?
It depends. I don't know. I would have to hear more facts. I would need more information.
Oh, wow.
I would need to hear a little bit more information. Was it a topless strip club? Was it like no the bottomless like male strip club or female strip club? No, but I would honestly ain't nobody talk about the other way around like that. I'm just saying in general, you were a different kind of supportive in those moments. It wasn't trying to hook somebody up long term is my point.
I mean, honestly, there's some more to the story that we're not going to get. So, and I don't want to get all.
No, I'm not saying it's personally me, not in this relationship.
But my thing is,
I'm
like,
saying like in past for other people might have been going through something similar.
I mean,
but listen, I got a problem with it. I tell you that. I cut people off quick, fast.
I got a problem
and
too.
I tell the people I don't like them. I don't care who the family member is or whatever. Yeah, I'm good. You're going to know that I don't rock with you. And
listen,
and I don't care what you think about me.
And I feel the same way.
I may be wrong, but I doubt it. That's why my wife made me the shirt.
I feel the same way. I'm not gonna waste my time saying cut them off, but they don't like me. I don't like them.
What did Dr. Hall say? Tamron said.
She said, "Let's go back." Okay, so
This is amazing.
Co-signing Dr. Hall.
That's what y'all get for not preparing for the show, because we got to deal with this. That friend, cousin, family is not the problem. The person in the relationship telling everybody about their rocky times is the real problem.
Yes. Why are you sharing? You telling too much of our business. I'm big on that. Do not share our business.
So why is it okay when you tell me your business?
Do not share our business.
Wait, Jay. So why is it okay for you to tell me your business?
I don't go in deep details. Meaning it could be something generic that I would share, and then there's certain friends that you're really close with that you feel comfortable sharing, because people throw stuff back in your face. So I don't share, period, unless it's ain't got but a couple people. But because people will throw it back in your face in the least moments, and I'm irritated I even share it with you. But I may not go into deep detail. You're going to know there's a problem, and you're going to have a picture of somewhat, but I'm not going into deep details. Because of that reason, you don't share. You keep that in-house. Things should be in-house.
Well, I'm going to remember that I shouldn't have shared all the stuff I shared with you then.
Well, we're different in a sense.
We can't use that, Jay. We can't keep using we different. That means Cam, everything I shared with you, I shouldn't have shared. I shouldn't have shared with you.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have, because you need some people need an outlet. They need people to have that dialogue with. But I'm just saying, as far as people that's going to judge your relationship long term, you're not going to judge my relationship long term. I'm not going to judge your relationship long term. I know what it is. So, but the people that that may judge you long term and throwing stuff back up, those are the people I'm saying not to share with. You know who you. Everybody know what friends they can chit chat with versus the ones they really talk to. All
right. Before we take this break, I'm gonna ask this question. You don't have to, because I'm not making this about beat up on Jay. So I'm just asking you this question.
No,
I'm not
today.
No, I'm not. That's why.
Thanks, Dave. Dave.
Because I try not. You bring this on yourself sometimes on the stuff you say.
I'm speaking.
I'm not saying today. I'm not saying. I did not say today. I'm saying because you said
passionate about this.
No, because you said
I don't like people in my business.
You said not today. You said not today. I'm talking about the other weeks where you're like, well, y'all picking on me. Everybody come. No, because you be saying some stuff that triggers a lot of stuff, and this is why I'm staying super calm right now, because I see you're passionate about it. But I just want to ask you this. Your significant other, whoever in your past, were they allowed to have any close friend that they can confide in other than you?
Certain things you can't confide in people, Mike. Certain things I think is for you in that relationship. It depends on what it is. It's things are it's different for me. It's touchy. It depends on what the topic is. There's certain generic vanilla things I think is cool, and the other things I think is too deep. It's too deep, because that person is not going to be there for you. You sharing, that person going to throw it back in your face. Now that person is going to look at this relationship differently, and it's not healthy unless you want supportive people around your relationship that's going to make it work. Unless I'm beating you down and I'm abusive, and I know my wife will say everybody's not physically abusive; they're mentally abusive relationships.
So with that long ass answer?
He still didn't answer you, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't.
I did.
She can't.
No, you
your
did not.
significant other can't have any other close person to confide in and share their feelings other than you.
They can share their feelings, just don't bash me and expect that other person to, want to support. You can't just bash your mate. You can't bash your partner to somebody else. I don't think. I think you can don't lead the witness, as I like to say.
So you have to. You say. You don't say no or yes. So that person has to literally, with their problems, when they have problems, has to come to you for your opinion about the problem with you.
I mean,
they can't get advice from any other place in the world unless they speak to God. Unless that's okay.
I'm not God.
They might not be able to do that.
No, I'm just asking.
Partner, is that a bad thing, talking to your partner about a problem with your partner?
But is there a point where you have to get? Is there ever a time where you're like, "Yo, this is so crazy. I just need to. I want to talk to somebody and see if I'm bugging, if I'm wrong." Because you can't talk to your partner to see if you're bugging, because the partner's already going to tell you you're bugging.
Yeah.
And then when you talk to your friend, what are you going to do? You're going to lead the witness. Let me tell you, you lead them where you think you want them to agree with you. It's never a neutral. I think when people have those it has to be neutral. I'm gonna have that conversation with Mike, or I'm gonna have that talk, but I'm gonna try not to lead the witness. But as people, that's what we do. We want somebody to agree with us, so we say it in a way that, yeah, girl, you believe this, or yo, check this out, right?
Okay, that's great, and all that philosophy and all that Dr. Phil stuff is great. I'm saying, back to the point, you literally don't want a person to have another person to throw it off of, and if they do, you got restrictions on how they should go about it. So if a person is mad at me all for some dumb ish I done did, I expect them to ask for advice, but don't say what I did, because it could mean you're bashing me, even though what I did was effed up.
I say we go to a therapist, because we can really go into detail within that dialogue, because I don't feel like you're going to have the right conversation. You're not going to state facts from my perspective. You're only going to speak from your perspective. You're building
I'm
a
saying,
case.
does a person get to talk to somebody else ever? That's all I'm saying.
Just go ahead and say it. Say no.
You said
like,
it every
listen, like there are times when I'm in my relationship and me and Stacey going through something where I'm just venting to you. I'm venting. I may not even be right, but you do know it's kind of unhealthy just to be like, I can't talk to anybody except her.
You're right. When you vent, and if I say something that's opposing your view, you pause and you don't say, yo, I can't believe you said that. But we're different. I feel like we're different. Most people, they want people to agree with them, and if they don't call that person no more, or they're not agreeing with me.
See,
I don't know.
And maybe
it put more batteries in your back, in a sense.
And I get it, but you also say you're Team Stacey. I get it when I don't want to hear that you're Team Stacey, and you're like,
in
I'm
a
Team
moment,
Stacey.
and you
But
still call
my
back.
thing is,
So,
it ain't. But we not the only ones on earth like that.
Majority of friends to tell other friends what they want to hear, not what they need to hear.
So I just happen to get the two dudes on planet Earth, Pam and Jay. I just happen to hit the Powerball that the two dudes.
You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you. That will save Mike your wallet. Now, I'm not saying, once again, because this is not about Bash J. I get what he's saying, because there are people out there who can't wait for something to go wrong in a relationship so they can jump on it and try to destroy it. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy that a person can't have anybody else to talk to except a therapist, but you can have people to talk to.
Talk to your parents. Can you talk to the parents? The parents is good.
Jay,
you're not talking to your parents, so why do they have to talk to theirs?
Hey, this is maybe.
Why do you think their parents are going to be on your side?
Rules.
Their parents might not be on your side. Their parents might be like, "Oh, you need to leave him. He crazy. We didn't like him from the jump. We just tolerate him."
Hold up. Dave said it's because what someone said, Jay Black, defend on what they said. I guess that means depends on what they said, what an individual is tired of. I don't know. I'm just saying. But I don't think therapy is a bad idea. I think therapy is a good idea. As long as when you do the therapist, you don't get mad at the therapist when you feel like the therapist is like, because look,
taking the other person's side.
Yeah, because I was told to come out. I was told to come back and do a separate therapy thing because how messed up I was. Thank you, Shawnee. Because Hunty, she tells you straight up. Okay. Who's that?
She's talking
Honey.
about me.
Oh.
I don't sugarcoat nothing. If you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong. But if I'm wrong, my friends will tell me, Shawnee, you out of line right now. Roll it back in.
Do you be trying to hook your friends up?
Well, my friends, like Tamara's single. My cousin is single. So yeah, we put each other on dating sites. What we used to.
Exactly. Cut off. Cut Shiny off. She's cut. You're not allowed to call my wife or any friend ex. I don't care. You're cut. Because you're part of the problem. You're the problem.
Me and my friends are single. What are you talking about?
But before they were single, they were in a relationship, and then oh girl, let's go to this dating site. As soon as the first mistake the dude did,
no, actually,
Tam,
they
come on,
introduced
Tam,
me to the dating site. Actually, no. Actually, we were all married at the same time. Well, not all of us, but me and Tam were married at the same time.
Do you ever say, "Hey, can you all work it out? Like, what was the real issue?" You think, well, maybe could you have thought of it this way? Do you try to?
We had that conversation. Yeah, they had that conversation with me with mine. No, yeah, we had a conversation, but it couldn't be worked out.
Okay, I'm not a therapist, Jay. I'm not a therapist, and you and Cam are my best friends. You're my best friends. But you've taken a lot from past relationships, and you've made them facts, and you've made them law. That
My wife said that I'm
and you're
scarred from past relationships, and my way of thinking is
and
skewed.
you've made it that
She said
the
that.
only way people can be is the way people were in the past. Let's remember, and I say this all the time to myself. Let's remember the past activities that we took place in were grimy. Were super grimy, and nobody acted as if they had any morals, and whatever morals we claimed we had, if we look back on them now, they were nonsense. It was chaotic, it was spontaneous, it was irresponsible, and it was all about doing what we wanted to do to feel good at the time on every aspect. So at this age, to keep those same standards and put them on other people makes no sense. Because I'm not that whole world had no rules. Now we're talking about we got kids, we got whole different responsibilities. Our mindset is totally different. We're not running the streets every day. We're not running the streets Monday through Friday. We're coming home. So I just think like you've allowed a lot of that to become facts. Like this is the way it is. This is how people gonna be.
Yeah, people grow.
Maybe I'm scarred. Maybe I can say I'm scarred. Maybe past relationships affected me in certain aspects, and it's hard to move past. I still have those thoughts. Maybe I do push that off on others.
And I don't think there's a person on this panel who hasn't been scarred with past relationships. There's not one person who doesn't still hold certain things in their new relationship that you bring that baggage. I guess that's the ultimate, white people say you got some baggage with you. Yeah. Mike, you sure know Jay Black really well as a friend. Well, Dave, been riding out for a little while. People grow up, word up. And then, look, there are other people who don't change. So let's keep it. Let's.
My wife's giving you a hand clap.
I ain't getting in this. 817-609. I was about to give the Arlington Improv number 609-699-1386. Have you carried on something from a past relationship? Like, I just need somebody to call up 609-699-1386. Shorty over there. All right, we'll take a break. I think I'm gonna do a Black him out. He finally admits that. Step one. Now fix yourself, Jay Black. Hey, Kathy, how about you fix yourself? Because you know what, you little sassy mouth, you little sassy smart mouth. Come on over here. Don't be acting like you ain't got nothing going on in your life, Kathy. You done said some weird comments out here too, Kathy.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's the first step. The crazy thing is that we're dissecting Jay Black, and him and his wife have a good relationship. They just went on a vacation with the child. They're good. They're really chilling. That's another thing with that Kevin Samuels and people who give advice. Every relationship got a different blueprint.
Yeah, some relationships on here going hard on people. Like, dang.
No, because friends are always a problem, but yeah.
Jay be going too hard. Jay, it's not the same. I don't know how long you've been married, but things have changed.
Yeah, but some of y'all women, some of y'all friends, man. Some of y'all friends got advice and ain't been in a healthy relationship their entire effing life.
Yeah, some of them do, but that's usually the group is usually like that. So yeah, I think Jay focuses on the stereotypical woman that's presented in the media, but there are real women out there that don't do that foolishness,
And they are, you're right.
There's flocks of us that don't do that.
There are flocks of y'all, and then y'all know y'all got a flock that do. I don't flock with.
Yeah.
You don't flock with y'all.
But me and my crew, we not for the foolishness. We hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
We're brutally honest to each other, and And that's what it is.
And I truly appreciate that.
And
The ignorance is that the real the chicks that are sitting home drinking wine, watching the Real Housewives of Compton, and the Housewives of Atlanta, and the Real Housewives of Sacramento, and then they bring that same stupid ass philosophy to the advice that they gonna give a woman who's in a relationship for 5 years, like, girl, just whatever. There's tons of men out here. First of all, they're not, because the numbers tell you they're not. Let's be clear, women, they're not. And I'm not saying that because I'm being male chauvinistic. I'm just saying the numbers will tell you between jail, death, and them being gay, you got a short supply.
Yeah, and then if they got money, they attitude so bad, you don't even want to deal with them.
And they like white women, which ain't nothing wrong with white women. I'll see. That's right, Mike. But I'm scared of Kathy. When I see Kathy, I'm running from her. Yeah, Kathy's cool. She's a cool person. She's cool.
Not Kathy's dope.
Kathy's dope. She just be saying some crazy stuff and then be trying to act like she's rational at the same damn time.
Because them brothers that's done made it, those 6-figure brothers, they got the biggest chips on their shoulder. They think they hit 6 figures and they doing it.
I was a 6-figure brother for like 8 years. I wasn't like that. See,
yeah, but you had a girl. I'm talking about these single ones.
Well, but what is having a chip on their shoulder? What is
I can't deal with them. That's why you end up talking to somebody that work at McDonald's, because they more down to earth. The ones that make money, they want you to like literally kiss their butt, and it's like you know that I can make the same amount of money that you make, right?
And you're absolutely right, but some women can't. So you got to make the choice. Do you want to kiss some butt or smell like fries?
I'm not kissing no butt.
I know you're not, because you can
I ain't. That's why they stay on red.
But you can make the money. You know.
Yeah, that'd be my point.
But you gotta be honest with
presenting nothing that to me that I can.
Or are they just exploring their options?
No, I'm talking about like we're not in no committed thing. It's just okay. We met. We're trying to get to know each other. But you talking to me like my name's Sarah or something, and I don't know who that is. So
wasn't a recent celebrity that said they wouldn't date anyone unless they made a certain amount of money? They wouldn't.
Just hilarious. Can I tell you the similarity between Jay Black and Shawnee? Do you see how they both have their past and they won't let it go? And it's all of them 6-figure dudes. Jay Black is friends, and they all generalize everybody based on their past. Let me. Ivana Van Slam, Van Gam, Van Dam. She ain't got nothing on Michael Shawn. I want to know where Mike is at with this sweatshirt. It's hot in D-Town. Girl, I got the air conditioner on 65. So understand, it's freezing up in this house. It is freeze records. Nah, I like to play the devil's advocate at times, but not right now. Jay Black got issues. Now, Jay Black and Shawnee both got issues because they will label everybody based on their past. She labeled every person who makes 6 figures. Like she leaves them on red because she don't want to kiss ass. Everybody ain't like that. We're going to take a break.
And let y'all think about it.
We're going to let y'all think about it. And me and Cam are going to have normal conversation.
Sexy Mo should be up next too. Sexy Mo should be here when we come back.
Not until that thing says coming up next, allegedly.
Let's wait for her square to pop up underneath. Let's make sure she's.
Oh, when Sexy Mo gets in this with what she's been through in her life. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to make me some more coffee.
I don't even know what to play.
Disgusting.
Yo, play my relapse again, since we're talking about people in the past that what has affected them.
Yeah, we can play relapse again in tight shirts.
I'll play tight shirts.
Or rehab, straight out of rehab.
Oh, I just wish I had a video for it. I should at least had a picture.
Why is Tamara? Why is Tamara single?
Why is she single? She's single because she chooses to be. I mean, it's not like dudes ain't hollering, but she chooses to be. She was married for a while, and she's divorced.
Hey, Shawnee, are you the Tamara spokesperson? Like,
well, that's my best friend.
All right, well, let her. Where are you?
Continue, Shawnee. Continue.
She's probably working. She works in higher ed. Yeah,
I thought she was doing the comments. I'm sorry.
She's in the comments.
She is, but she's probably working too because she works in higher ed. But Tamara she's a beautiful woman. but she's single. I mean, we ain't gonna just take whoever comes.
I didn't know if it was a money thing with the 6 figures. It got to be a certain level of money that she's looking for, and like, but why?
Well, she's not really a certain type. It's not really a certain amount of money. And being transparent, it ain't really a certain amount of money with me, but you do have to have some things in order.
No dreams. No dreams. You need W-2s. No dreams.
Listen, I can't help you finance your dreams. Not at this point. We are 40 years old.
Jesus, man. Y'all
So you might still have a dream, and that's fine, but I hope you have something to finance that dream, because it's not going to be me.
Well, first you don't like the 6-figure guys because of a certain reason. Now the dude got a dream. You don't like them either. Like, God.
They just got to finance their own dream.
Jeez.
Because see what'll happen, a dude will hook up with me and be like, when they find out where you work. So that's why I tell dudes I work at Walmart, or I tell them I don't have no job. I'm on Section 8, and I just say a whole bunch of stuff just so let me see where your head is at.
I got a new segment to the show called 60-Second War, where I'm going to throw up a subject and I'm going to let Jay Black and Shawnee's dysfunctional ass go at it, but they only got 60 seconds. If you go to 61 seconds, your whole argument is deleted and you lose automatically. It's going to be called 60-Second War. And I'm going to time it because I'm tired. This is why I've learned to lay back, because I'd be exhausted after this show. I be arguing so much with y'all, and then when we done, I take a nap and the argument still be going on in my brain. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. Like, we be going all into it. So I'm gonna let Jay Black and Shawnee, one and the same, peas in the pod. I'm gonna let them go through 60-second war. We're just gonna throw up a topic.
That is funny.
Who lays down the law in the house? Bam, 60 seconds. That's all you got. Bam, you go. 59, boom, shut up. And it's not about women or male. We're going to both tell y'all to shut up. At 59 seconds, 60 seconds, shut up. And don't say time's over. We're going to have a voice that says, shut up. Like, that would be a good game. Yes.
Oh, shout out to Incarcerated Dreams. He's sending out a raid on Twitch. So what that means is he sent out our link so people can come raid our channel.
Oh, shout out to Incarcerated_Dreams, but don't have dreams with Shawnee, because Shawnee said Incarcerated_Dreams.
Better have your own money.
You better be able to finance that
What's
dream.
wrong with that? If I got a dream and I hook up with you, you gonna finance my dream for me?
Well, emotionally, I have to finance it. I have to be emotionally invested.
No, I'm talking about the green, the money. You gonna give me the money? I say, look, I need 30 racks so I can do X, Y, and Z. You
I'm living my dream. You wildin'.
See, that's what I'm saying. So dudes do the same thing.
12 more seconds.
They be like, you in radio, I got this song.
6.
I got this song. I got a record label.
3.
I'm starting a clothing line.
Shut up!
We gotta get a countdown.
That was your 60 seconds. That was your 60 seconds. That's how I was going.
We need a countdown on the screen.
Yeah, we need a countdown on the screen.
Countdown on the screen. That would be so dope. Oh my god.
The 60-second war. That's perfect. I think we done worked out a segment, y'all. I think we've created a segment.
Let me holler at Kathy for a second. Kathy, she said that Jay Black must have a wonderful wife because ain't no woman going to be able to marry him in these days and time. True. Kathy, I do not control my wife at all. My wife more so, if anything, controls me. She's the one that's running this whole house. She's running everything. She's the hoot and hollerer. She's the screaming at me. She's the one that's in full control. So there's no control. We have dialogue. I have my concerns.
49 seconds.
And she has her points that she give back. And that's how we have the dialogue. We go back and forth. That's the extent of it. There's no control. No control. She values my opinion, and I value her opinion, and we have a great bond.
27 seconds.
And I think we're coming up on our 7th year of marriage next month. We've been together. We've been together since 08, 09, 12, 04, and then a year together, took a break, and then came back in 08. So 3 years. So I don't know how many years it's been. It's been a long time.
Shut up!
Either way.
Shut up! It's done. That was just 60 seconds. Done.
All right. Shout out to 2V Stream. Incarcerated Dreams sent them there. So
what up, 2V? 2V Stream.
Incarcerated_Dream said, I'm usually on your side, sis, but I can't stand stand with you there, starting out any relationship or communication with I work at Walmart Lives. If a man can't handle a strong, intelligent, and successful woman, then take it as a blessing that you learned that out the gates. It's funny. I gotta give Incarcerated some credit. I didn't even point that out, that you start every relationship with a lie.
I be like,
Where you think you're going from there, girl?
I just be wanting to see where they headed, because the other way around, it ain't work the other way either.
Yeah, I start every relationship with a lie too. I'm not in a relationship. No, I'm playing.
I'm single, girl. What's your name? What you say? What's your sign? You a Pisces? Yeah.
What's your sign, girl?
What your sign is?
And this all started with Shawnee having a tattoo of her ex on her hip and don't want to get it removed in a new relationship.
Yeah. I didn't say I didn't want to get it removed.
You said you're not getting it removed.
I did not say that I'm not.
Look how he said it.
I did not say that. I just said it ain't been an issue. It ain't nothing that I really
on her side.
Yeah, it ain't been an issue.
And the fact that Jay said this all started from a tattoo being on her hip, I don't know if that's a compliment to the show on how we can turn something that small into something this big, or if it's how dysfunctional this show is, that something that simple can turn into something this big.
The blend of both.
Where Jay Black literally blasted every person in the world that says you better not have no friends because they're all against me. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, I really, really don't know. All right. All right. So
allegedly with Sexy Mo. I see her in the waiting room. Sexy Mo is here.
Oh, Jesus. We should have taken that break.
Oh, she here. Yeah, it's 8:21.
Or just do the one tight songs break. One tight songs and that's it.
All right, play tight songs and we'll come right back. It's Michael Shawn and the TakeOver.
Okay, wait. When I play tight shirts, do we put Mo up or do we need to put up next?
No, bring her right up. Bring her right up.
We're coming back with Mo there.
No, we're coming right. Yeah, bring her right up.
One song.
All right, here we go.
Unless you got one that says now, allegedly was sexy.
No way.
You got that better.
Okay.
Challenge.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, y'all. Play my song. We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Shawn wears
tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Shawn wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Shawn and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah! Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Tap, tap, tap in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, allegedly with Sexy Mo. It's the Takeover Legends on a Monday. Sexy. What, Jay? What?
Just real quick, I just want to let me just. My wife is not a hostage. I guess I got a text message saying I need to stop having people think that she's being held hostage. My wife is not being held hostage. We have a very healthy and good relationship, like hands down. So no, I'm not controlling. I'm not a hostage. She's not in held hostage. So
Miss J Black, blink your eyes 2 times if you're scared. Just blink. If you can't say nothing, just blink.
She can use a key swipe to get in and out the house.
How many cameras you got in your house, J Black?
Cameras is healthy. Yes, I have multiple cameras around and inside my home. That's
who has the access codes? The girl can't even pee without somebody looking.
She has access codes.
So she can shut the cameras off and on whenever she wants to.
Hey, shout out to the champ is here. What up, Will? Okay, Sexy Mo is here.
That means no.
Right. You see how you deviate from that question.
The raid game is happening on Twitch TV. What up, everybody on Twitch? Yeah.
Yo, you're the only one. You're the only one who really has the codes to the cameras for real.
Stop that, Mike. Stop.
No, that's the problem.
Oh.
She has the codes to some of the cameras. What are we talking about?
Some.
She don't.
Gee, you are out of control, yo.
You gotta tell your girlfriend, shh, don't say nothing when you walk in my house.
Actually, she has all the codes because she has access to my phone. So long as she has access to my phone, she has
all the codes. So stop playing. Why do you make yourself?
No, I just thought about that. Yeah, it may not be on her phone, but it's on my phone. But she has full access. She got all the range.
So she got to ask for your phone in order to turn the cameras on.
No, she don't have to ask for anything, Mo. She know my code. She just pick up my phone.
All right, go to the first story, Mo. I gotta grab some. Go to the first story. Go. I gotta make this coffee. I'll be right back. Go.
Well, anyway, Michael Shawn, while you on a coffee break, Father's Day, coming off of Father's Day, it wasn't all socks, ties, and beautiful gifts and kissing the babies. Shout out to Bobby Smurder for being out in his city or borough of Brooklyn, and he did a charity drive where he made sure that he fed the homeless men in some shelters. He got them haircuts, and he even passed out some toys and game consoles and stuff to babies. But speaking of babies, Meg the Stallion and the baby got into a nice little Twitter beef. It was bad. It was all Michael Jackson bad. Okay. So, of course, the whole alleged, thing with Tory Lanez shooting her in the foot. She has made it no secret on social media that, she's tired of people acting like this is a whole meme and acting like this, taking it lightly, that this is something serious. And so, of course, Tory Lanez and, the baby just dropped their single together called Scat. And in true social media fashion on Twitter, he said that he inadvertently retweeted something that was kind of making light of Meg getting shot in the foot by Tory. So that's when everything broke out, and the key started typing real fast, and both of them started going back and forth. And of course, the baby said, "I don't know what in the Illuminati is going on with Twitter, but he's like, I retweeted this. I don't know how it happened. I tried to go back and delete it. It wouldn't delete the comment or whatever." And so Meg got on, and he was like, baby got enough problems of his own. I don't got no reason to inherit another person's problems. And of course, Meg wasn't having it. She said, support me in private and publicly do something different. Y'all industry men are very strange, which we know is true. That goes without saying. People do things, and then in the background, oh yeah, I support you. No, that was wrong. I can't believe he did that, blah, blah, blah. And this, that, and the third. And then in public, of course, they show up saying something different. So,
it was never proven that Tory shot her, right?
I said allegedly. I did preface it with allegedly.
No, I just want to say, I just want to make sure that everybody knows there's never been 1 ounce of evidence that he shot her in the foot.
Other than her words saying it.
Not 1 ounce of evidence that he shot her in the foot.
All right.
Well, the baby fired back.
And if one thing we know in this country called America, if there was any evidence that a black man let off a gunshot in LA, If there's one thing America's consistent on, if they had any ounce of evidence, he would have been locked up. Can we all agree on that?
No.
Mm.
He shot a black woman.
No.
Oh,
no,
was trying to see if it was a
They
white
get
woman.
black guys for shooting black guys every day. They get black guys for shooting black people every day. Every day. Every day in LA. Every day all over this country. But my thing is, if we ever find out that Megan lied about it, I just want all y'all women to really speak up if we ever did.
If she lied about it, yeah, then she is completely wrong for that, for stirring up all that stuff. But
is that case closed? Is no one still looking into it?
No, it's still an open, ongoing investigation and case. Yes, it's still a legal case.
Yeah, I want all the apologies to Tory, because he's sat up here and tried to tell everybody I did not shoot this girl, but you might be right. I'm just saying,
again. That's why I said allegedly, because we wasn't there. I don't know what her big toe looked like right now. I don't know if it was shot or if if this was a whole host. I'm not saying that, but again, it's still an open case, so we'll see what happens with that. But her boyfriend party wasn't here for it. He wasn't with the ish and the giggles.
Oh, she like boys again. She like boys again.
Well,
Oh, she like boys again. Okay.
Sometimes she likes girls.
Oh, she want to be with boys now?
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
That's right. She wants to be with a boy now. First it was just, I'm just dealing with females. I'm not there. Oh, she's back to boys. Okay.
She changed her mind.
Okay.
It's America.
It's gonna stay open. They're never gonna close that case.
Yeah, they're not gonna close that, and I think that they're waiting for some piece of evidence to really to go in on this.
They have a new case on buffoonery and coonery on Thought Ish, the video. That they should be a new case on buffoonery and coonery and taking black women back 30 years on having girls' asses on shelves shaking with white guys directing it. That's what they should do. They should have a new case open on that.
When Tory Lanez has another victim, that's when they'll start dealing with it again.
Okay.
Much like the R. Kellys and the other a lot of other artists who get into stuff and they say, "Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that."
Oh no, they go to jail. Those black men go to jail.
R. Kelly didn't go to jail for years.
No, he's in jail
right away.
Yeah,
okay,
now.
He's in jail now.
How many victims?
And
he had
Bill
to have a whole
Cosby's
bunch
in
of
jail
victims.
now. Bill Cosby's in jail now. So let's be clear. They're all in jail. It's the innocent ones that never get out of jail.
So who shot Biggie? Who shot Tupac now? Who shot Megan? We'll never know, huh? That's what we're doing. All right. Got it. Next.
We'll talk about buffoonery.
Buffoonery and
women in buffoonery.
And coonery. Taking a whole and all y'all women on some, we independent, we need to stand up. And I'm not talking about Mo and Shawn.
I was gonna say, please put that disclaimer in there.
I'm just saying all y'all who say that song is hot.
I haven't heard the song. I haven't seen the video either. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Please go watch the video and realize. And then they got the video behind the video where they got the video of the white guy who's doing the actual camera work, the
camera
camera on the black asses.
I mean, but we kind of, I think we kind of allow that though.
That's because sex sells. I mean, and it always has. That's just what it is. And of course, they find that niche and they know that black women are probably, the black and brown women are probably the most desired women around the world. They find us exotic.
It's funny, y'all got
tons
of excuses for a
no.
black
That's not
artist.
an excuse. No.
Because y'all was killing Tory with no excuses.
Saying,
y'all was quick to say Tory on his next victim. On his next victim that's when we'll find out when he does his next victim.
That was a talking point, Michael Shawn. Nobody accused Tory Lanez. We just said allegedly, and how when stuff unfolds.
Do you think I'm an 8th grader?
Well, I accuse Tory. I accuse Tory. I'll take.
Do you really think the way you preface your story that was in any way in favor of? I've been doing this too damn long for you to really try.
Allegedly.
No, you said allegedly, and the whole tone was in favor of Megan, not Tory. I know
is
how
always
you
interpreted by each individual.
No,
So go
I know how
ahead.
you frame a story.
Go off,
Because
Mike.
in framing a story in favor of Tory is not positive. That's not in the popular vote right now. But when you frame it in a typical women victimizing thing, that's the
typical
popular.
women.
That's the
Oh
popular way
wow!
to
Go off,
say it.
Mike.
Woman
Go off.
victimized.
Yes.
Typical women. Oh, okay.
When you go that easy route, because this is my thing. When you go that I'm not scared to say it. When you go that easy route, there's no proof or evidence that he did anything.
So who shot her?
That's the question, because nobody wants to say it, because in hip hop, you can't tell. Guess what? Everybody knows who shot Tupac in New York, but nobody will say it.
But that's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay,
That is the problem. So if he wants to be treated like an upstanding citizen and with that type of respect, then get off the hip hop BS and say what happened and clear your name.
He did say what happened. He said, I didn't shoot her.
So what happened?
So who did?
Because you were in the car with her.
Okay,
when this
well,
happened.
Megan said he did, and she can't prove it, but nobody's asking her. Tell us the real story.
Her
well,
too.
she's allegedly.
Yeah, she got on Instagram and gave her story. He's just calling her bees in his song. And to me, that's childish too. Why you got to write a song about it? What is it?
It's all childish. I'm just
say
back.
what it is.
You can't say what it is. In reality, we know why people can't say what it is, because people will be in danger afterwards.
Well, then that's why we still have the songs with women's butts on the shelves at the grocery store, because nobody will.
How does that
It got a lot to, because step on out of that world and yes.
How does that coincide with the okay, then the coonery and buffoonery is still there. And she now has the power to make a song that isn't that. She can do that. But she won't.
Well, she probably doesn't feel like she can do that. Like, look at Megan and look at her. Her has been out longer than Megan, but her can't pop, and her is banging R&B for real. And even her she leaning a little bit to some of the foolishness, not as much. But
funny, Lauren did it.
Yeah, but when Lauren did it, we weren't here.
And
we were not here.
Right.
Stuff.
Right. What does Meg the silent put?
What was Parasite fake? What was that?
Party.
Oh, that's it.
He's talking about Party.
Oh, that's his name.
I thought it said Parasite.
Isn't he's an artist? Isn't he a producer or some type of artist or something? Party.
I'm like that.
PRDI Party. Yeah. I think
and just real quick with the Lauren thing, we were there because Little Kim was already saying eating sushi, playing with my coochie way before.
So think about it.
Foxy Brown was already.
So
we was already there.
But we were still looking at them at that point. Women were like, "Oh, what are they saying?"
Right.
But it wasn't
but
like
now
it
it's more
is
normalized. Now it's more normalized and it's more diverse.
No,
back then, 96, 95. That's
we were
when
hosting Two Live Crew. We were hosting Two Live
for females, for female
was on there.
But for female artists back then, that's what it was like. Okay, sex sells. Out, in order for people to hear how dope you are as an artist,
the same three
people was like,
females.
you gotta come out naked. You gotta come out showing ass. You gotta come out showing tatas. That was what it was. But about 2021. Sex still sells, but it's different because as an artist, you still have a little bit more control over some of the things that you do, especially when you get to a certain status. You could switch it up. All right, I came out as this, okay, because this is how y'all wanted me to come out. This is how I was able to get the money. Now y'all recognize me as an artist. I can kind of switch it up a little bit.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Easy.
Like, even back then, being a stripper wasn't cool. It's like cool to be a stripper now.
Right.
Back
Now
you
it's
got
glorified.
looked at, you got frowned on, all of that.
And part of that is because of social media culture. Social media has normalized so many things that are taboo, and it's not right.
I'm not gonna go back and forth. Y'all can make 1,000 excuses. And I can give you the same picture. The same picture was painted. I will name you the 3 or 4 female rappers. That's all there is. That's all there's allowed to be.
Well, you got a lot of them now out there half naked. You got Mulatto, you got Sweet,
Yeah,
you got
and it's
Megan, you
so.
got Cardi.
So if it's 2021, y'all act like okay, back then it wasn't accepted, and now it is. So
It wasn't.
I'll say more normalized.
It was.
It's,
It
it's more.
wasn't
It's more.
accepted the
It's
same way.
got you. Well,
right,
Megan,
but now it's more normalized
so
because of social
so
media.
when are y'all gonna ask somebody to be Lauren? Then when y'all gonna ask somebody to actually respect themselves and not do
So,
it?
so we
We
do have our
have been
Laurens.
doing
We
that.
have our R&B. We have our R&B Laurens. Think of her. Think of You just mentioned.
I'm asking you about the rapper Megan. So when does Megan have to take responsibility for
So
the?
you got
before they include
Rhapsody,
it?
who's very underrated.
I'm asking you when are you gonna ask Megan, the biggest star, to take
I mean,
responsibility?
we've asked that of Megan and Cardi.
Gotcha.
That has been asked of them, but hey, this is what they do, and I get it.
This is hold on. I gotta read
because-
this one. This is the
What's
one I
Stephanie
love.
say? What's
No,
Stephanie
this is the one I love when you vaginas say this. I think your view on this video is over the top. Honestly, Megan's video is pro woman because if you listen to the video, she starts by saying, "Do not do women wrong, or you're going to pay." And that man in the video become the pussy as he is storytelling.
What's the name of this video?
Bring up the video, Shawnee. Is it? Can she bring it up?
I'm not even. Just go to the next door. I'm not. If y'all want to excuse, let me tell you what people do. They excuse stuff because they like it.
What's the name of the song?
You like thought-ish. Do you excuse it because you like
Let's try to find the clean version.
Or what about
guys? Try to find a clean version, please.
Killing me with the curse.
What about if she feels like that's her sexual prowess is part of her strength as a woman?
Yeah. Well, then make sure your core audience isn't 15.
So that's a whole nother situation.
But that's what it is. It's radio 12 plus.
But do you see? Then okay. Then
but
let it
again,
go.
social
Let it keep
media,
trying.
we've normalized a lot of things that kids ain't have access to.
Well, when we start,
That's clean. I was trying to hear something.
As soon as we stop it on so this is my thing with radio. Okay. As soon as listeners stop allowing
listeners
programmers
don't allow
to play.
anything, Shawnee. Listeners don't allow anything, so stop
Well,
it.
I am saying that because the programmers play it. Well, actually, these urban stations are ran by. Let me just go on and be real. Urban radio stations are ran by. Oh, hey, honey, how are you doing?
Homeboy.
For those who can't see,
this is Yummy. This is
hey,
our
Yummy.
adopted family member. Monty babysits.
Ma. I know that's right. I know. Hey, Yummy, I miss your face.
And he's out.
Go ahead, he's out. Don't grab nothing. Don't grab nothing. Go ahead. So go ahead, Shawnee.
Urban radio's ran by white folks. Okay. And I've worked in urban, I've worked in country, I've worked in CHR, I've worked in light rock. And what I can tell you, you're not about to play a song on those other stations calling a woman a B, a H. The closest I've ever heard of it was at the country station when the song might say, "My woman cheated on me." But on the urban side, when songs are presented that are that talk about real love, like a man and a woman and a family, and the man is being faithful, we can't play that. We don't think that's gonna work. But when the song comes in and she's shaking her butt and dudes ain't this and da 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 da, that's what we're fed as Black people. That's why I had a big old problem with this whole Juneteenth thing. It's like, no, at what point do we say y'all can't present this to us? Right. This is not what we're gonna listen to. We're not gonna support what you have going on. We want the old R&B to come back, regular hip hop to come back. Then things will change. But this is what we sit up and accept.
Who accepts it? Because I'm sorry, I got
the public accepts it. I mean, it's not something that because even though I work at a station like that, it's certain things my kids don't listen to. I don't care if I am promoting it.
You keep saying the public accepts it. The public doesn't determine who feeds it to them, and as long as it's getting fed to them, that's what they get. And
through the record company.
Here we go.
And once they get it,
that's what we playing, right, Shawn?
Hands on my knees.
Yeah, that's what they be playing, and they play
it's
it.
not that the people accept it; is that that's what they're getting fed every single day. So when I tell you, Megan, when do you get to a point where Megan's big enough to make decisions.
She'll never be. Megan and Cardi B. Let's be real.
Wait a second.
They ain't gonna make no decision because they think it's okay. They don't have that background.
Okay, well, their mentality then is screwed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then that's what it is. But at some point, I'm still, just because your mentality is screwed up doesn't mean I can't make you responsible. You can't be in the next Fast and the Furious movie and think I'm gonna let you get away with this is what the record company wants me to do.
But that's their mindset. Like, oh, this is working for me.
And that goes back to sex sells. And people know that sex sells. And if they have that it factor, they're going to chase that bag the way that it comes. And the way that it comes is that, okay, I'm promoting my body. I'm promoting whatever. This going to get me that bag, or this going to get me to that next level of stardom. So this is the life that they chose.
And it's just not the women; it's the men too that's on here calling women B's and H's.
I've been saying the men for years. I've been saying the men
thing in her mouth. I mean, it's the respect has been gone.
I've been saying this for years. This is an argument that I've been having for years with people at radio stations and the whole nine. But we're gonna support, we're gonna support.
Well, speaking of support, Michael Shawn. So the World Watch is, a lot of sisters dragged Tessica Brown and talked about Gorilla, aka Gorilla Glue Girl.
Okay.
Well, she done came up. She has come up. She said, y'all laughed at me and taunted me for my everlasting ponytail hairstyle. But she has come out with a whole brand new line of hair products. And we were like, who's going to buy that? Girl, you had, a whole tough time getting that stuff out your hair. Well, her sales have amassed about $25,000 for her. And it just came out. She sells like the hairspray, which she said was inspired by the Gorilla Glue hairspray.
She's not gonna get rich off of that.
But what they are assessing is, because she just came out with it. She says, edge control, keep them baby hairs laid. $25,000 is a good startup. So what she said is they are projecting that she may have the same success as Kylie Jenner did with her makeup line.
Why would you even say this dumbass story? That is the dumbest.
So
really, the Gorilla Glue Girl sold
25,000.
Just 25,000, and she could add up to Kylie Jenner.
So
no, we're gonna shoot the messenger. We need a shot. We need gun sound effect right now.
She's
taking that $25,000 and she gonna flip it real quick. And she said that she feels like if she continues on this same pattern, that she's gonna follow Oprah Winfrey's model of success.
Got you.
We drug her, and
we should drag her. We should drag her some more. We should drag her some more.
But she came up. She came up off of her 15 minutes of fame.
She got $25,000.
She got 5 more minutes left, and she gonna make it do what it do. That forever hold.
Do you know what happens after taxes? Do you know what happens after taxes? After the $25,000,
we all know
that she's not gonna pay. She's not gonna pay the $25,000. I swear she just applied for a PPP loan right now. She already applied for a PPP loan.
She just opened it. She can't apply yet.
Gorilla Glue gonna be like $25,000, which is 15. What is that? What is half of 25? Don't get me to lying.
So let's talk about sales.
Give her credit. Yeah, she flipped. I mean, we were saying she needed to flip that. How can she take advantage of that opportunity?
Well, so it depends on how much she put into the product, right? So look at $25,000. She maybe spent, on promotions and product stuff. She probably spent maybe like
they came to her. She
didn't put anything in.
Yeah, they came to her.
Let's be real. She probably got it from China, from one of them Alibaba sites, and
slapped the label on
it. Slapped the label on it, and boom, bam, she got her product.
Somebody else, like Jay is saying, somebody else controls this. Somebody else is using her face. The $25,000 is the only money she's ever going to see.
Well, she said she's going to buy a house in Louisiana with the $25K, and she gonna flip a little bit of it real quick to make it do what it do for her. So shout out to her for using
she's
her.
Gonna buy a house, and she's gonna do what?
She said in Louisiana.
And she's gonna do what after that?
and flip the rest of the money into
And
some
she's
more
gonna flip
products.
what money that she's gonna have left at $25,000. Stupid dummy. You're such a
Speaking of,
you gotta be kidding. She's gonna buy a house with 25. First of all, she's gonna buy a house with $25,000. Okay, maybe she finds something, but then she's gonna use the rest of the money to flip it. What house are you buying that there's gonna be any money left over for $25,000?
Low key.
Maybe it was a deposit.
Maybe it was a deposit.
She
Maybe
be
it was
doing
a
these stories
deposit.
just to irritate us. She does it just to irritate. And
Listen, some people want to know, girl. Like it's a girl out there right now with a ponytail right now.
Gorilla Glue
if Gorilla Girl
could
do it, I could do it too.
Good one, Stephanie. At least she ain't buy a gold chain like the guy did. Hit the lottery, spent 20K on the chain.
Yeah, that's stupid.
20K on a chain.
Think about what we just said. Think about this for a second, y'all. She said she's gonna take $25,000, buy a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna use the rest of the money.
Well, with some of the money,
some of the money and flip it. The guy who got robbed spent $20,000 on a necklace,
right?
So technically, she can only afford that necklace and have $5,000 left over.
I mean, right now the housing market is booming. You know, maybe she's a first-time home buyer and she's going to take advantage of some of these things. Maybe she only got to drop like 7 on a new house and take the rest and flip it. Who knows? But shout out to you, boo, for taking your 15 minutes of fame.
Stephanie, what was that? Mike, can you buy happiness? Mike, can you buy happiness?
Can you buy can you be happy? Oh no, can you be happy?
Oh, can you be happy?
Oh, be happy for Gorilla Glue.
No, I can't, because Gorilla Glue, she's a stupid dummy. And I hate putting stupid dummies in front of everybody, because then other people think that stupid dummy activity is something that's viable.
Why do you call her a stupid dummy?
I mean, she has taken
because she put Gorilla Glue in her hair,
and she's taken it and flipped it into a monetary gain. So can't be mad at her. Can't be mad at a hustle. Can't be mad at the hustle.
We'll never hear from her again.
Speaking of chains, Michael Shawn, The Rock is in the building, but it's in the court building, that is. Allegedly, Dame claims that Jay-Z tried to buy 1/3 of Rockefeller. They all own like different shares. And Dame said, of course, the price was unacceptable. He felt like it was a low ball. Well, under the terms, potentially like the buyer would buy his share and Jay-Z would have like administration rights. So Rockefeller attempted to sue him over what they cite was Dame plans to auction off Reasonable Doubt's NFT. So people who don't know what NFT is, it's kind of like it's called fungible tokens. And it's kind of like something that creators can digitally autograph their art. So like in music, even if you shared your music with millions of people, it's still something that you can buy, like a share in NFT that will kind of make like what you have unique. So Dame says, I'm not selling the NFT, but I am selling my portion. I'm trying to sell my portion of the company. So for y'all who don't know, NFTs are like Bitcoins and stuff like that. Like if you want to like equate it to something, and they're worth millions. So they're going back and forth in court with this. And, Dame is a solid businessman. People can say what they want, but he is a very smart, intelligent businessman. I got other things bad to say about him, but when it comes to money, that's not one of them.
I mean, the whole story broke out that he was selling Reasonable Doubt, and that's when he cleared it up. He said, it's not just Reasonable Doubt, it's my Rockefeller portion. God bless him. If Jay-Z went to him and offered him money and it was a low ball price and he said no, then no. Jay-Z got enough money to pay what it is to actually get that whole thing back.
That old thing back.
Sometimes it's not always about the money, and we all know that.
In this, it's about the money.
It's about the money to Dame too.
Yeah, it's about,
like I said, Dame is a solid businessman. If it doesn't make sense, if he knows, he gonna hold. If he knows it's time to sell, he gonna sell. I don't think it's about personal issues in this matter.
The irony, just a quick sidebar story about this, about Jay-Z and Nas, because Jay Black's a huge Jay-Z fan. The fact of the matter that every time that sample plays that Jay-Z has in his song from Nas gets paid.
The business mind of it all.
Yeah.
The irony of it all.
Because, in the diss song, he says, I know who I played, something.
Searchlight.
Searchlight
Searchlight Publishing.
Well, I mean, just saying, just for the hell of it, just the fun part of the battles that Nas still gets paid off of that, and Jay doesn't even own Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
Not all of it.
Not all of it. Just not all of it.
Not all of it.
A portion. A portion.
Yeah, it's a big portion.
Yeah, he's just one of the richest men in the world. But go ahead.
No, not in the world. He's not one of the richest men. I mean, he's a billionaire, but let's stop.
I don't like Dame Dash on other issues, but Dame is definitely solid. David said that Dame is put that back up there. What he said
makes him sick.
Yeah, he makes him sick.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I mean, he rubs people the wrong way. All right, let's go. Next story. What we got?
Well, speaking of court, according to probate documents, Def Jam actually covered DMX's funeral. You know, everybody was going back and forth like, oh, the record label, they ain't ish, all the years DMX gave them, all of the, the categories of music DMX gave them, and they was really dragging the record labels. But according to probate documents that just came out, they actually shelled out about $35,000 for his funeral. And they said the casket alone was like $7,500. Now, I just want to know what casket company they got that red casket from, because I ordered the same thing for one of my family members, and it was like $1,500. So I want to know where that excess $6,000 that they charge, and what company they got it from. Because maybe I'm in the wrong business.
Customized it. They might have put.
Well, he did have an airbrush like DMX like logo on top, but airbrushing is not no $6,000. Come on.
And why is it important for Def Jam to put it out that they pay for it? I guess because they got the number one
in
album.
probate courts, you have to. So in probate court, you have to list like all of the because the funeral home sent a bill, right? So you have to list like all of the bills, like, and make sure that all of the creditors are paid and so forth before you can start releasing whoever the executor of the estate is, before you can start releasing like whatever his assets are. You got to make sure all his bills are paid first.
So they wasn't.
So that's how it came out.
It just came. Okay.
No, it just came out in court documents. Yep. Yeah. Def Jam never came out and said, "Oh, we covered this." No, it came out in probate documents, which is public record.
Oh no! I mean, the music business is a slimy business, and we know that. But I mean, it's a slimy business, and artists don't get what they. But at a certain time, when. Bye, guys. What do we want these record companies to do? They got over. And if your legal team ain't right and you don't have your legal stuff right, I mean, it's enough of being naive, y'all. It's enough of being naive. Come on. Now it's like, I don't know what you want these record companies to do. To be like, we won, we got over, and now y'all want to get paid. Cool. Take them to court, see what you can get. But DMX should have been straight when he was alive. And he didn't have the lawyer representation that he should have had. Not saying that would have, I'm not saying that would have made that he was still here. But you never know. You never actually know. There's a lot of artists that I would never want to be in the music industry.
Well, I would like to see how the money and all of the his assets are going to be distributed, and whether his kids, because he has some kids, whether they're going to get their just due, and whether they're going to get their money out of all of this, and who's going to come out the woodworks and say, oh, he owe me, oh no, he owe me too, and try to take up some of his assets.
Okay, can we just keep it real, y'all? We know it's going to be a horrible mess.
It's going to be a hot mess.
We know DMX didn't have any. I don't have everything I should have in line, and I know I'm more responsible than DMX. Rest in peace. You already know this is going to be a diabolical, insane. There's going to be people who don't deserve nothing that get 150,000. Yeah, Mo, that's not the same casket you bought for.
I promise you that it is.
$1,500 one. That's not the $1,500.
That custom.
So the red caskets are all custom made. They're all custom made. You can't just. It's not just something that's sitting ready. Ready to buy. Anything that's a different color. Yeah, I had to do a lot of research on that. That's the only reason why I know.
But I wouldn't be surprised. First of all, I don't understand why we spend so much money on caskets.
And when you get it from the funeral home and you don't do your due diligence and find it yourself, that's when they charge you up, because they're putting their money on top of whatever the fee, whatever. Yeah, it looks really expensive. They all look expensive because they are expensive.
I'm not talking about the caskets. I'm saying, why do we spend money on caskets to begin with? I'm dead.
Put me in a pine box and burn me.
Yes, that's what I'm. I know,
like my father.
I'm not talking about the funeral home. I'm not talking about the casket makers. I'm not talking about I'm talking about why are we so stupid that we spend this much money on a casket and we go, well, we want you to go out in style. I already went out. So I might have gone out in a Honda Accord at a four-way stop. I might have gone out on a street corner with a bullet in my head. I might have gone out with a heart attack at the hospital. I already went out. You're too late.
So I just had this conversation with my father, and I told him what he needs to do is put it in writing that he doesn't want all of the pomp and circumstance, and I'll gladly follow behind whatever it is that he want to do. But if not, until then, he's getting a regular homegoing service with a nice casket. And no, I'm not cremating him like he's asking unless he puts it in writing.
This is why are we so brainwashed by these systematic patterns that we have been told to do? My mom is obsessed with this. I want to put you in a casket. What is so lovely about being put into a casket and put underground? What is it that has everybody thinking that this is so great?
It's just your way of loving on your loved one for the last time.
On me when bugs are
I'm loving on you for the last time.
And biting and sucking and biting and skin is torn off and it's just bones sitting there. It ain't gonna.
You better put it in writing. I'll let him know this weekend. You better put it in writing because me and your other kids, we putting you out in style.
That's the same thing the nonsense my daughters and my mom say. What are y'all so? First of all, I don't know, but either way, but chances are my mom's going to pass before me. So I don't know how she thinks she's going to have control of this, but I live a lifestyle that maybe.
Miguelito.
Well, what is it that got us so symbolic on this? These white people done got us so symbolic on this stuff. We're gone. I hate to say this to be cruel. It doesn't make your pain and your missing any better.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
It can be closure. It's closure for a lot of people, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Only mental closure.
See you in that clean fit or whatever your squad was.
Because if they don't talk to you already while you're here, what difference does it make when I'm dead?
So I do agree with. If you don't talk to me while I'm here, don't even come see me.
I'm not financing no party. And
now that part I agree with. But because I love my parents dearly, heaven forbid if they leave this earth, they going out in style and they're going out in a nice casket. And so again, unless they put it in writing.
Well, anybody that I'm in control of, they getting cremated. I'm just saying. I'm not paying for all that. If you ain't got no insurance, and I'm not doing all that.
And that's the point of this whole thing. It's not done for the person who died.
Yeah,
this money is spent for people to make themselves feel better. And I just want to tell you, the day after the funeral, you're not gonna feel any better because you sent them off in a great casket.
I spent all this money.
Well, like a standard burial alone is going to run you, not even with you can rent a casket. It's no. Man, it's going to run you like $9,000.
Light me up. And if now that I know Shawnee took me out to Tyler, Texas, light me up. And if you don't want to even pay for the lighting up, just send somebody to Shawnee, and Shawnee knows somebody who could do it for like $75. And light me up, and Shawnee will have me in one of them little things, what are them things called? In an urn. She'll have me in a
blaze of glory.
She'll have me in an urn. And you can get a fried pork chop. Like you will have the whole thing
for $75.
$75. And be right back. All you got to do is pay for the transportation of the urn. And if you look out,
special.
And if you get Shawnee on a good day, if Shawnee's on a good day, she's like, Mike was good to me. Shawnee might drive the damn urn. You won't even have to pay for it. You just have to put her up at a hotel. Damn it! Light me up.
Oh man!
I tell you that my mom said, "Well, what if you don't know? What if they light you up even though you're dead? You can feel it." I said, "Mom, do you know how crazy it is what you just said?"
Listen. It's some people who are like anything but cremation.
Some parts, maybe some of your nerves. Nerves still move.
Here he goes. Some of your nerves.
It's this twitches and stuff still happen. So maybe you can feel something faintly.
Not after you are embalmed, Jay Black. We ain't talking about come Jay Black.
Mama Adorno, their parents be knowing stuff.
So it's better to
I'm
let me jerk in the casket as I'm still trying to let y'all know, hey, I'm still a jerking, and put me down under the ground. All right, are you done? Oh, you got another story.
I am done. I am done.
Are you done or you finished?
I'm finished and I'm done.
That was funny.
Thank you to everybody who left comments. Thank you for all our viewers and listeners rocking out with us on Free Agent Radio and Media Room 360. July 14th, me and Rodney Perry will be at the Addison Improv. Let's get one more comment.
Yes.
Tosh said, I didn't even know you had to pay for the ground.
Absolutely. You actually have a deed.
Yeah.
You actually have a deed to that ground. So you could buy it before you even pass away. And up here, it's like $3,500 just for that lot, just for that single lot.
Okay. And they probably ain't never even owned a house, but we gonna pay for some land for them.
$3,500. I'm living in an apartment, but you know what? I got the deed to a lot.
I'm not doing that. And then you got to take it. You got to take care of it. The upkeep. You got to go out there and make sure it's right. You got to pay for the headstone. It take an extra 6 weeks, 6 months for the headstone to come.
Like a year up here because the ground a little bit different than down Tyler. But yeah, they get you. They get you for a minute.
I want an open casket. I want y'all there telling stories. So I need mine.
So Jay Black, you want the pomp and circumstance?
I want it all. I want the nice.
I'm gonna need you to put that in writing too. Put that in writing. Put that in writing because you so controlling.
When I die.
Somebody might say, "No, Jay Black wouldn't have paid for that." Jay Black, you ain't giving us a deal. Jay Black was here. He would not have paid for this.
Get him out there too. Put him in.
I did a pre-need, so my insurance money doesn't have to be touched. That life insurance.
Wait, hold up. What'd you say, Shawnee?
I did a pre-needs because I want the life insurance money to go to my kids. So I have a big policy that's for them. So I did a pre-needs and I told them when they bring y'all my body to this funeral home, you just go ahead and burn it. I already talked to my kids. I said, listen, it's going to be in an urn. If you want to go up there and get it, you can. If not, they're going to throw it away. It's all right. It's cool.
In some states, they do something with insurance policies called like a proper burial portion of the insurance money that has to go to making sure that the person is buried, and then the rest of the money is, the executive of the estate. But you're saying that you have specific instructions.
I did a pre-need, so it's already paid for. So my funeral, I ain't have no funeral. Them burning me up is already paid for. So the New York Life just give my kids a check, and it goes to my children for them to divide. And if they kids, then whoever gets them.
Shani can do all this, but she won't get a tattoo of her ex removed off her hip. But
I sure will. For my kids, I sure will.
It's over. I'm done. I'm all right.
Wow.
This show is over.
We back to Shawnee's tattoo.
With a tattoo of her hip, but can't get that removed. I can plan everything else.
Yeah.
But that tattoo.
I got a nap to attend.
You know what, Shawnee? You're good because I got mine covered up, and I wish today that I didn't. So that you right. Stand strong. Stand strong.
But it really don't even bother me. It just bothers Jay, and I don't even understand why. Because we ain't in no relationship.
I was gonna say, Jay, you ain't feeling on her thighs, so why you worried about if she get it removed?
Oh God, here go the vagina monologues. Here it comes. I still don't understand, Mo. You got an ex covered, and you regret getting an ex covered.
I do.
Unless he passed away.
I do. He did. He passed away.
God, you. CJ, look.
And the dude I got it covered. The dude I got it covered up for. We not even together no more.
So can't you just get another one of the guy's name if you want?
Well, it's peeking through. Like you can actually see it coming through the cover up. But it was one of my first tattoos. I wish I wouldn't have gotten it covered because it was symbolic for something. And so Shawnee, stand firm.
You stay single.
Well, mine wasn't symbolic.
Both y'all gonna stay single. Both y'all gonna stay single.
Don't
keep on rocking these X's on your
guess
body.
What? I ain't got no cameras in my house. I could walk around my house without no codes and no cameras, so I don't care. I don't care.
Do not put any names on your body unless they're your kids. I'm telling you.
I was 18. I was 18. I was in love.
It should be illegal. It should be illegal to put names on your body when you're 18.
I was 18, I was in love. That's what happens when you're in love.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done. I don't even feel like saying the closing. We're finished. I'm about to take a nap. Love me for who I am. That's it. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm about to take the. Oh, this nap is gonna be ridiculous. Oh, this is gonna be greatness. Everybody is my. Oh God, when y'all get the man, Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo, Jay Black, goodness, DJ Cam, my Lord, Jay Black Petty. You just got here? Did you just get here? He must have just got here.
She got a new job. She got a new job. So she's
who got a new job?
That's Shorty Doo-Wop.
Oh, well, you got to tell the listeners who got a new job.
Yeah. Oh, Shorty Doo-Wop. Big up to her. Shout out.
Congratulations, girl.
She got a new gig, so she can't catch us for the whole show.
All right, sweetie. Well, thanks for rocking with us. All right, it's Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, yo.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.